What's up, everybody? Kombat Africa, volume number 33, Deadly Deceptions. We are here. Charlie Wolf in the house. Always happy to be on stream. And on my side, none other than the Mad Titan himself. Lebo, what's good? How you doing?
What's going on, C. Wolf? I'm excited. I'm pumped. I can't believe it. We made it. It's almost been 10 volumes since we've been together, and here we're at volume 33. About to see some magic happen tonight. I'm pretty pumped. I'm pretty excited, Charlie.
Yeah, no, it's just one of those things. Time just flies by. It's been a minute, as you say, since we've last been on
Yep,
the
yep,
desk
yep,
together.
yep,
But yeah, we're gonna see some
yep.
magic happen on screen. Hopefully, you guys are gonna see some magic happen on the commentary desk. And yeah,
For
we're just
sure.
here to bring you some absolutely fantastic Kombat Africa action for you tonight. This is FGC
Yeah.
Africa, guys. We are
Oh, yeah.
streaming on
Oh, yeah.
YouTube as well as on
Yes.
Twitch. So please
Yes.
do not hesitate to visit our Twitch channel as well, FGC Africa. The details of the channel will be left in the chat shortly. You guys can just follow the links and just visit the Twitch channel, show your support, show your love there as well. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. We are working on something absolutely massive, Lebo, as you know.
Yeah. Yes.
We're
Yes.
not going
Yes.
to divulge too much at this point in time, but basically what we can tell the community is that the success of what's about to happen is largely dependent on whether or not we are able to stream on Twitch. And that's
True.
why Charlie Wolf has tested it last night. It worked absolutely fantastic. The testing continues
Mhm.
tonight, guys, on FGC Africa. Please make your way to the Twitch channel. And yeah, show us some love in the Twitch channel as well. Subscribe to the channel. As always, with the Twitch channel, the first milestone is to get to that 50 followers. And if we can get that
Yes.
tonight, guys, oh my gosh, that's going to be absolutely
Oh my
fantastic.
goodness.
Um,
Oh,
Lebo,
would love to see that. Yeah.
I think it can happen. I mean, the community just, we're talking about magic. The community just does absolute magic. And
Right.
whenever we've called on the community to do anything for us, they've come by, they've supported us, and it's no
All
different
the
tonight,
time.
guys. We're gonna bring you the content, and I'm sure you're going to, as you do every week, gonna support us in what we're trying to bring to you guys as well. So I think without further ado, Lebo, let's just go
Yo.
into the lineup tonight. What can you tell us about the
Sure.
lineup? Who can the audience expect to see?
Absolutely. Well, as you can see, Charlie, before you had the holding screen, we've got a lot of exciting competitors that's going up again for tonight for Volume 33. So, first of all, last night, we had Lowell come on 837, made an appearance, obviously, on your channel, Charlie. And so he's going to make a return appearance tonight once again. And so we can expect a lot of Katana action. He's going up against Admiral Hardass, who's, South African. So a lot of tonight's flags are either South Africa or Zambia. So, we can obviously expect to see a lot of nation loyalty, except for the one, which is Blaze the Hero. He's from Kenya. But again, Admiral Hardass, a massive Katana fan as well. So I think we're going to see a strong Katana mirror between those two coming up as well, Charlie. Then we've got Laguardia and Blaze the Hero, as I mentioned. Laguardia, as I know, is, always been he was a Garrus main. He then moved on to being a Baraka main now. So you can expect a lot of action coming out of Baraka. The Takatans doing it for his, for Melina. So we can expect a lot of Melina stands to be out there. Hopefully supporting LaGuardia through this run. And LaGuardia has always kind of frequently been on our stream. So he's definitely an underdog, but he's definitely a favorite. I can see already in the chat that Andy Otama is already voting for him to go. And last week's bet, Charlie, on the money match, Andy Otam had called Ngoni to be the winner against Mr. Jiv. So I don't know if his money's going to pay off again tonight, Charlie.
Well, I must be honest with you both. Blaze the Hero and Laguardia. I'm not too familiar with these guys, so it's definitely a match I'm going to be
Okay.
looking forward to seeing.
For
Always
sure. For
excited when you
sure.
see newcomers, or not newcomers, but see competitors fighting for the first time, and that's, from our point of view at least, what's going to be happening
Yeah.
tonight. I think I have seen Laguardia once or twice, but I don't know
Yeah.
enough about either of those guys to say, yeah, I know exactly what they're going to bring to the table. So excited
True,
about that
true,
one.
true.
Um,
Yeah. And then we've got our Charlie. Then we've got one of our very own admins and the only Yonko coming in, also a Shao Main to swing his big hammer. And obviously, try and clinch a title. I think only one admin so far has managed to clinch it, and that was Brian Biliano, and he did it at Blino, and he did it with Shao Kahn. So we might see the return of another Shao Main massacre come through, and he's going against Christian Clay. As you Christian Clay was was a competitor had who rage quit. So hopefully that doesn't happen again on this stream. And I'm pretty sure he's checked in and has dialed in his variation. Is going to ensure that there'll be no rage quitting on this time. And he's obviously hoping to finish off the games tonight, Charlie.
All right, all right. Christian Clay also goes by the Eagle
Eagle
Eye.
Eye. Yes.
So yeah, that's going to be exciting. Eren Black, he plays quite a bit of Eren Black as well as a few other characters. So he's gonna. We know what you can expect when you see Christian Clay on stream.
And Fujin as well. So he's got Fujin, Shiva, and Eren Black. And I know you've also kind of picked around and dabbled with Eren Black as well. So always excited to see the Outworld Gunslinger, kind of throw his guns out there. So I'm pretty excited to see that match. I'm pretty excited to see what he can do tonight for sure.
And then, of course, we've got our fan favorite. We've got the return of I Am Grooty, one of the OGs from the African scene, dating all the way back, if I'm not mistaken, to Mortal Kombat X days, definitely on the Injustice 2 scene. Started on the MK11 scene as well, and has kind of dropped off a little bit, but he's back. And yeah, has always been seen as one of the stronger players in South Africa at least. So he is going to be going up, if I'm not mistaken, against Careless winner.
Ooh, and Careless winner, very controversial. He is the guy who's got the best Sub-Zero on the planet so far in the FGC Africa community. That's what, has been tutored. And, I've fought him a couple of times. His Sub-Zero is mean. And I always know Killer's winner's game is to try and put you into the corner and suffocate you. So much so that whenever he does the ice slide, he doesn't enhance it if you're in the corner. He wants you in there because Killer's winner's game is, it's always got to be cold, like a story untold. Bars. That's right, Charlie. I'm dropping corny commentary tonight as well. That's going to be happening. A lot of bar action from me. So you can expect a lot of action from Killer's winner, a lot of action from I Am Grooty. And I Am Grooty is our flawless block guard. So I can't wait to see what he's going to do and how he's obviously labbed against Sub-Zero.
Well, I think, Lebo, without further ado, with everybody being introduced, I think let's get the match number 1 underway. I think Law 837 is already in the Koth lobby. If Law can go off AFK.
Oh, hold on, Charlie. I just got kicked out. So maybe Law should just stay on AFK and then maybe you can invite me back in again. I got kicked out for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. It's terrible.
Okay, let me get you back in, and then the moment you are back in, we will then ask the guys to go AFK. Okay, the invite's on its way.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, guys, Kombat Africa volume number 33 about to kick off this evening's first match between Law 837 and Admiral Hardass. Law 837 from Zambia, Admiral Hardass from South Africa. We're just waiting for the Mad Titan to rejoin the Koth. You got the invite, Lebo?
On my way. I did indeed. It's on the way. So yeah, I should be joining that momentarily. I can't wait to see these games go off. I know all the Katana fans were OnlyFans account are all waiting to see the bum rush, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be an exciting one. It's going to be a juicy one, Charlie. I'm pumped.
And then, guys, as I mentioned earlier, we are streaming on multiple platforms this evening, so please, if you would like to just go into our Twitch stream, the links are in the description of this video. Just click on that link, albeit temporarily. Navigate your way through Twitch, leave a like, leave a follow, leave whatever it is that you need to leave, and whatever you prefer, you can make your way back into the YouTube stream, or just stay wherever you feel most comfortable. But guys, we do want some feedback, so if you can go into the links in the description, we'll really appreciate it. Okay guys, Koth lobby is full. If you can ask Law to go off AFK, followed by Admiral Hardass, we can get this first game underway.
Absolutely.
I am pumped.
I am so excited, Charlie. Volume 33 is underway, and I don't think we're going to see any surprises tonight, Charlie. I mean, they are the favorites to win tonight, and they are the underdogs. That's for sure. We can call it. Amongst the favorites, that's definitely going to be I Am Grooty and and Law 837, and possibly Careless winner. But amongst the underdogs, he's still a big pool. We saw a lot of upsets happen, and have seen a lot of upsets happen. During these Kombat Africa volumes. So Charlie, I gotta ask you, just off the bat, who is your favorite to win, and who's your favorite underdog to go into this game?
It's very difficult. Law is extremely strong, so definitely going to be there and thereabouts. Careless winner, very unpredictable. Grooty, I mean, it's a stacked lineup. Lebo is a stacked lineup, so it's very difficult.
It is.
But guys, enough talking. We are ready for match number 1. These guys are ready to swing. Admiral Hardass and Law 837. As you predicted, Lebo, the Kitana mirror, exactly as you thought would happen, is happening right in front of us.
Right in front of our eyes. We always knew that this is what we're going to get. No surprises over here at the moment, Charlie. I think the only surprise that we may get is we do have an upset from Admiral Hardass over Law 837. I don't know about you, Charlie, but when I have mirror matches, they're my kryptonite. They're my absolute kryptonite.
Well, they're not everyone's favorite. And I mean, I would never, for example, go into a mirror match against another Devorer player.
No, totally not. And we've got Law 837 Charlie dressed in red, and then we've got Admiral Hardass. I don't know, what is that? Whatever it is, it's pretty hot.
Oh, she looks like some sort of an Asian porn star in that outfit. So
yes, thank you, Charlie. That's what she reminds me of. The Pornhub account that I have with this kind of thing. That's what it is. I wasn't sure where, she looked very familiar, but right now, Law is cutting up my favorite porn star at the moment, and it's just not looking good for Admiral Hardass. It is going one way, but it's showing.
That's the first round.
And that's it.
Well, Law still with about 50% of his life bar intact. Played that round very solidly. Towards the end of that round, the first round at least, Admiral Hardass did look like he was trying to gather a bit of momentum, but I think too late, especially at the end of that first round. So this is a first to 2 environment, guys. It's the first to 2 double elimination setting, with the grand finals being a first to 3 setting. So these guys don't have too much time to get used to the opponents. It's basically come out swinging or go home.
Absolutely. And you know what, Charlie, that when you said in the first two, but don't have too long to kind of get used to the opponent. And with that, that's probably obviously very important with the character that you pick. Stick with the character that you're most comfortable with. And I guess just, the best way, thug it out. Even if you lose, I would say stick with that character, because clearly you warmed up, you understand what's going on, you can see where some of the opportunities are. And so far, Admiral Hardass not doing too bad in this second round.
Not doing too badly at all. And made a bit of an adjustment going into the second round. He's got Law closing in on Fatal Blow territory, but unfortunately that is the first round, and Law takes a 1-0 lead over Admiral Hardass. Now, you've obviously seen Admiral Hardass play quite a few times before tonight, Lebo, and do you think it's safe to say that the Kitana is going to be the character that he's going to stay with, or does he have other characters that he can explore?
He's definitely going to stick with his Kitana pick. I know Admiral Hardass' strongest player is Kitana. I do know he's got other players. I'm just trying to remember what they were. I think he might have a Cassie, or a Sonya player, but I think I know his strongest player is definitely the Kitana pick. Sorry, Charlie, I think it's Sindel. That might be the second player. But, okay, he's gone to Jade. Okay, so there again, I'm wrong. I've always, when I fought Admiral Hardass, I know his default player, his strong player, is obviously going to be Kitana. And like I said earlier on, in these sort of situations, in the first to 2, you just want to stick with that character that you're most comfortable with. I don't know if swapping at this point in the stage is a good idea, getting into another character at the moment. But, maybe he's seen something, Charlie, that we haven't seen, and this is probably the opportunity to possibly turn it around and force an upset.
Well, he's gone for the Golden Jade pick here, so obviously deciding that, the Asian wasn't quite working for him. Asian Persuasion. He's now gone to the one player in Mortal Kombat who likes playing with poles.
Absolutely. Big fan of swinging with poles. But Charlie, I gotta probably say that the reason why he picked Jade was given all the zoning that he's obviously suffocating from right now from Kitana. And there you go. He's put on the purple glow. So he didn't put that on, and now he's gone for his zoning of his own. Again, trying to counter what he's got, and this could be it. Oh, didn't punish that, and should have. But he's got escape field on deck. So we do know that another forward throw will straight into a crushing blow. Tries to go with the wiggle stick. Delana stick.
Fatal blow, and this is going to be a full combo punish by Law. Crushing blow, and has this finished? Yes, it does. Law finds himself on match point. Fantastic combo there at the end of it, around 405 damage, Titan, and Admiral Hardass was something to think about here.
Man, a lot to think about. Open KB over his head. Oh, he could try and suffocate him over here. Oh, okay. Try to go for the up three, up four. Didn't quite work out. Oh, okay. Nice. Gumbo starting to take off. So that means
great interrupt there from that's matchup knowledge coming in there by Law. Interrupted that combo string there. Is he going to go for the plus frames again? He does.
Let's try. And I do know that Charlie, that fourth kick does have a fullest block on top of it, so you could have gone ahead and just interrupted that at that fourth kick. Or could have gone for Delilah's stick instead, and kept it safe by enhancing it. But try to go for it. You thought Bill was gonna block, but instead it hit confirmed. Oh, overhead action. Looks like he's close to close this one out.
No punish there, but Law is trying his best to get his life bars on level footing right now, and it's up to Hardass to basically chase the game now.
Pretty much. They're both on life alert. Anything goes right now. Just one fatal blow will probably do it. One combo confirm will probably do it, Charlie, and that's going to be it. And so far, they've opted to go zoning instead, which obviously Jaden's got the advantage. Ooh, broke away and should have used. Oh, Lord. Just a little impatient with that. Gone for the wiggle stick. Should have enhanced that to get a little plus frame action. Doesn't quite punish it.
7 seconds remaining on the clock. 7 seconds, and Admiral Hardass wastes a crushing blow there, but has managed to take that round. So I don't think he's going to be too perturbed by that decision there, Lebo. He's got the round. He lives to fight another day, and let's see if he's going to capitalize on it now with one less crushing blow as a resource. But Law's kind of come out swinging here.
Oh, he's decided to go even harder. He played that game a little more cautious. He's trying to throw, caution to the wind now, and is aggressively hunting, Admiral Hardass back into the corner where Katana can be a serious threat. And I know Law's a crazy mix-up game with Katana in the corner, but to Admiral Hardass' credit, managed to get himself out the corner, tries to go for a little bit of plus frames for those with the shurikens, whatever he's throwing out. Ooh, that's it. That's the signature move. Didn't go into a KB though. And this is where Law can be deadly. Goes for the cancel. Goes for another cancel.
Great blocking there by Admiral Hardass.
Wonderful blocking. Sure.
Great defense coming through there, but I think this is going to be the end of the game here, Titan, and it is.
It is.
Law 837 takes that by 2-0 and decides to have a little bit of playtime with the sister. So Asian Persuasion couldn't do it. Jade probably did a bit better for Admiral Hardass at the end of it, but unfortunately still not enough to overcome quite a difficult customer in Law 837.
Absolutely. Okay, but it was pretty, and again, Charlie, I would have argued that he would have just stuck in with his with Katana on that pick. He didn't do too bad on that second run, not in my opinion anyway. Again, I'm not in the game, but I didn't think he did too bad, and he was kind of adapting, but he probably felt more comfortable with, having to avoid all the zoning. And in that second round, came off a little bit more strong, came off stronger, but just couldn't handle the pressure right towards the end, and I guess kind of cost him the game.
Yeah, no, I mean, big up to Admiral Hardass, a valiant effort there at the end, but just falling short when it came to taking the game. I mean, I think at the end of the day, there was a couple of situations in that matchup there, Lebo, where he actually left quite a bit of damage on the table, where he should have actually capitalized to just kind of maximize the damage. I know it's stream nerves, it's pressure, it's the first game on stream. It's an extremely difficult situation for Admiral Hardass, and I don't think this is his. I think this must be at least his second stream appearance ever on FGC Africa. So very new to this, and I mean, Law is probably one of the seasoned players. I mean, he's been there, done that, got the t-shirt, worn the t-shirt, broke the t-shirt, burnt the t-shirt, you name it, he's done it. And he started off tonight with great momentum, and first 2-0 result. And I think it's a perfect foundation for you to introduce our next game.
Yeah, so we've got Laguardia and Blaze the Hero. So Blaze the Hero, our Kenyan competitor, coming through, and Laguardia, our Baraka main specialist for the next game that's coming up. So I've just sent the invite that right now, Charlie. So they should be on their way into the COP at the moment. I'm just going to check the group and make sure they received it. But that's who we got next on stream. And so this one, again, could go either way. I've seen a lot more Laguardia. I haven't seen a lot of Blaze the Hero. So Blaze Hero is ready in the COP. So I don't know what to expect from this match, to be honest with you, John.
Well, neither do I. And I mean, Kenyan competitors, you know, you think Kenyan competitors from a PS4 point of view, think about BGH, who we saw last night competing in the Valentine's Day special on my channel, making
Yes,
it all the way to
we
the
did.
grand finals, going down to Mr. 5000. So, you know, if that is the example of what we can expect from Kenyan competitors, then I think Laguardia might have something to be a little bit concerned about. But at the
Sure.
same time, not being unfair to Laguardia, I haven't seen too much from him either, and he could completely storm this particular match. But guys, these guys are in the Koth. They're not wasting any time. They want to get going.
Nope. They're ready to do this. Ooh, I do love a Kano pick. I do love a Kano pick. Charlie, I got to be honest with you. I do love Kano players. They're just always excited to play against one of my training buddies. He's obviously a Kano main as well, and he obviously uses Kano the whole time. But I do love the creativity that comes out from Kano players. One of my favorite players, Biohazard, obviously uses Kano as well. And also, ironically, also uses Baraka. So I can't wait to see which way this is going to go.
Yeah, no. I must be honest with you. I liked Kano only because I saw Biohazard pick Kano up. I just thought his take on the character, his interpretation of the character is just absolutely unique. And I mean, the results speak for itself. Making top 8 in the Champions of the Realms Season 2, hosted by Destroyer and Caboose. Biohazard's in and you know, he's amongst the top 8.
Yeah. Oh, well, and deservedly so, Charlie. I mean, he's worked so hard for it that I believe, he should be in the top. He should have been in the top 8 a long time ago. So I'm so excited to. Ooh, and as I'm speaking, crushing blow straight to the stomach of Sonya, and you do know that is crazy damage from Kano. The bleed damage just does so much with this character. It's ridiculous. And I think that every time there's an update, they're always buffing Kano. These players don't realize it. It's like those secret buff characters.
Well, I think since the introduction of MK Ultimate and, you know, being able to then access custom variations, Kano's become, I think he easily moved 2 tiers up the tier list.
Absolutely.
With all the tools he has, he's got the acid, we can combine the acid with the Vegemite. He's just got so many options now.
Absolutely.
So Ultimate has really opened up the door for creativity to come into the play for Mortal Kombat 11 players. And Kano is one of those characters that have really benefited from that creativity.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be too biased here, but another character rather, that has definitely benefited from the custom variation is none other than Devora. But anyway, that's for another discussion. Blaze the hero have taken the first round. Laguardia's got a slender life lead in the second round here. Sonya, obviously a traditional MK1 rivalry here in Sonya and Kano.
Absolutely. And
with Johnny Cage in the background as well, saying, Sonya, kick his ass, kick his ass. Kano thinking, job's a job, mate.
Job's a job, mate. Nice bit of attacker. Let me grab that attacker. I would love to see.
Great play there from Blaze the Hero at the end. Closing it out with a string of forward ones, a series of forward ones, and the pressure for Laguardia and Sonya was just too much to bear at the end of the day. Blaze the Hero takes a 1-0 lead over Laguardia. And I mean, this is just the nature of a first to 2 tournament level. The matches can fly by so quickly. Especially if you come out and come out swinging. And then I think that's exactly what Blaze the Hero did. And in double quick time, he's got a 1-0 lead over Laguardia.
You know, I'm a little surprised with Laguardia's choice. He's not usually a Sonya main. It might be a character he just picked up recently as well. Sonya, to her credit, is a strong character, very powerful, great combos with her as well, and a lot of damage. But I would have thought he was going to go with his, day 1, which is going to be Baraka. And as I speak, that's him on screen right now, and he's gone for his Baraka pick. And again, much better choice, I would think. And because, like you said, the nature of these games, Charlie, very quick. And you've just got to stick with, like what I said, it's very comfortable for you in the first 2.
Now that I'm seeing Laguardia take Baraka, I'm actually realizing I actually had a few Combat League sets against Laguardia now, and I think only Baraka made me realize, oh, it's this guy. And I must be honest with you, based on what I saw from the Sonya pick, definitely, from if history or memory serves me correct, much more comfortable with the Baraka. And already we see the first forward 4-4 crushing blow.
Absolutely.
So he's got access to that blade charge.
Exactly. So he could have used that for the crush for the other break. Is that right? Yes, he could have actually.
That is a very damaging combo breaker if it does connect. So anybody with access to a breakaway, it's actually wise to just eat the damage by not breaking away,
take it.
because
Just take it. Just
that
50%.
armor breaker is going to take about 50% of your life.
Yeah. And doing much better now, Charlie. Both on like
Ooh.
this is dangerous. Ooh.
Fantastic
And
play there by Blaze the Hero, though. You know, as you were saying that, I was about to agree with you, and I saw that spacing happen, waiting for the back three to come through. It came out, crushing blow, round done. Blaze the Hero on match
That's
point
it.
now.
Thanks for coming. And so far, we might see another 2-0. I don't think it's going to go to a game 4. This is going to be it. And so far, commanding lead already from Kano over Laguardia at the moment.
I didn't know.
Laguardia just struggling to get in.
Kano not known for hitting like a truck.
No.
Not for too much damage, but it looks like Laguardia has taken half of, sorry, Blaze the Hero has taken more than half of Laguardia's life. And I'm struggling to figure out what exactly he did in this round, because he didn't do too much.
No,
But you know,
not at
saying that
all.
he's fighting against one of the most high damaging characters in the game in Baraka. And Laguardia says, you know what, commentator, shut up. I am not out of this. Just sit.
You know, I'm still in this, so I don't know what y'all talking about, but I'm here to win. I'm here to play. I'm not out yet. And you can see what he did. Blaze Hero got a really clever character in this Kano variation, because he can go through, once he buffs, obviously, it's the Vegemite buff, that's when he can go through projectiles, and obviously be right in front of your face. So clever pick, clever character so far. And, you know, as we're talking, Charlie, the damage just disappearing right before our eyes at the moment. And, you know, as you mentioned, Baraka, very damaging character. And looks like Laguardia's got a decent life lead at the moment. And he looks a lot more comfortable than he had. Yeah.
No, definitely. And I mean, it's quite interesting. I only realized this now, but Blaze the Hero has actually gone for a traditional tournament variation in Dirtbag.
Yeah.
Ooh, this might be the end. This might be back one into. Great timing there on that air escape. Don't go into that fire. Do not go into that fire. Oh, and this might just be it.
No! That's it. That's it. He blew it. Oh! Top of his head. Kick him. Kill him. Step him in the neck. Get him out of here. That's it. That's it.
And a fist to the noggin just to finish it off. Blaze the Hero. I think starting off this particular tournament, Nebo, with trying to prove me correct and saying, you know what, the same sort of hype that BJH brings to your stream, he's from Kenya, so am I. I'm going to do the same thing. And 2-0 over Laguardia. Tough match at the end, but Blaze the Hero pulling through.
Absolutely. Just doing the absolute most.
Guys, so we've already seen two matches on volume 33. 2-0 in favor of Law 837, followed by a 2-0 victory for Blaze the Hero. Guys, just before we get into the following match, which is going to be an absolute banger, I just want to remind you very briefly about a little tournament happening on the 6th and the 7th of March. FGC Africa presents the Khan of Africa tournament. Who can dethrone Killjoy? AI Killjoy, currently the Khan of Africa. Who can dethrone him? We've got 5 competitors who have already qualified. We're having an LCQ, a last chance qualifier, taking place on the 6th of March with a entry cap, if I'm not mistaken, label of 64 entrants. Guys, if you have not registered just yet, please register for the Khan of Africa last chance qualifier on Saturday the 6th, where the top 3 in that last chance qualifier is going to join the already 5 qualified entrants to make up a top 8, which will happen on the 7th, being the Sunday. And the last man standing in that 8-man finale will be crowned the new Khan of Africa. So are we going to see Killjoy defend his crown, or is there going to be somebody else who's going to take the reins and become the new Khan of Africa? Only time will tell, guys. But don't forget, please register. And just so, by the way, there happens to be a little bit of moolah up for grabs as well. Just a little bit of moolah up for grabs.
Don't forget that part. Please do not forget that part, John.
Price spot currently sitting at 1,600 Rand. And I'm going to put an asterisk on top of the 1,600 Rand, because I think that might actually grow. But we're not going to discuss that too much for now. As things stand, take it as 1,600 Rand up for grabs to be split amongst the top 3. But yeah, 6th and 7th guys, register for the tournament. Go to smash.gg. We'll drop links in the description. We'll drop links in the WhatsApp groups, on Twitter. Yeah, it's coming up 6th and 7th of March.
Oh my goodness, Charlie, this sounds so exciting. And there's money on the line. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
No, it doesn't at all. It doesn't at all.
Get any better than that. So I'm pretty pumped to see this kind of Africa. I mean, it's going to be pretty interesting. And Killjoy has been holding the reins, but you know, he's got some fierce competition that's been obviously rising, been brewing, if I could say, these last couple of weeks, Charlie. So I'm pretty excited to see which way this is going to go. I mean, you know, like I said, he is our reigning Khan. But I think there's a lot of people there who feel that the position has become too vacant and they want to occupy it right now.
Well, Christian
and Charlie, just like that,
rocking a new name. The Lone Eagle 077 going up against the only Yonko.
Right, Christian Clay is a man of many names. Yes, Christian Clay, the Eagle Eye, now the Lone Eagle. It's all to do with the eagle. That's how he identifies as Aaron Black. That's what I want to.
That same eagle that gets shot out of the skies every time Aaron Black is on screen.
That's yeah. That's the and look, he's rocked, and only Yonko has gone with my day one favorite, and the Garrus pick. Now I'm a little surprised here because I thought he's going to go Shao Kahn, but only Yonko obviously wants to make a statement here with this Garrus. Now I'm not too sure what variation is picked here. Ash Garrus, so Billy. It's a custom one. Tries to go in for the neutral jump, doesn't really pay off. Goes with a forward four, sorry. From Aaron. His variation called Buff Aaron, which I don't think he's buffing at all. Goes for the sand trap. Tries to go for the pokes at the bottom. Oh, didn't quite work out. And in this pick, Charlie, I think, you know, having Careless is just a overwhelming character at times, and having, you know, with the sand trap that literally armor breaks literally everything. It's a very clever pick from Kane, actually, going up against a gunslinger. Great anti-zoning as well. And you know, you can tell though, you know, with Aaron picks, a lot of players, you know, if they can't get in, go with the keep away game and start shooting.
Now, just I'm not sure if you missed that, but Careless used the forward 3 to short hop the amplified slide gunshot.
Yeah. I peeked that actually.
I'm not sure if that was matchup knowledge or if it's something that we're realizing for the first time here, but forward 3 just beat the amplified slide shot. Ooh, and get us out of nowhere. Decide, you know what, let's just pull that trigger, take the first round.
Yeah, go ahead. Shoot me if you like.
Careless, officially the one character in Mortal Kombat 11 with the biggest head, has taken the first round over the Lone Eagle 077.
Right.
The Zangief
goes in
smash.
With the Zangief smash.
Yeah.
Goes into the throw loop. What's gonna do here? He goes for the overhead.
Mixing there by the only Yonko. Ooh, crushing blow as well. 318 damage. Only Yonko trying to make light work of this, but we are seeing the Lone Eagle starting to stage a bit of a fight back, maybe.
I don't know. I think he's just finding little gaps at the moment, Charlie, but I think they're quite paying off compared to the amount of damage that he's receiving. And into the corner where you just don't want to be. Oh, goes out of there pretty quickly. And at the moment, Charlie, it still looks like, you know, he is trying to mount a comeback at the moment, so I'm going to eat my words. And the Lone Eagle did go back. Life alert, yeah.
Okay, this is not going to kill. That's about 50% life still remaining there. Titan, but I think he's going to have about just under 100 life. 86 to be exact.
Sure. And he's going to have options. Oh, he's going to go for the kick. We knew it. The size 12 takes his boot straight to the chest. Whips off his gun, and so far 1-1 without any of their fatal blows. But you know what? About to round it. That's the end of the game. Great tech throw. Try to keep him in the corner. Zangief smash out, but didn't capitalize the combo. Not trying to
still finding himself in this corner here, Titan, and I think this is where the game is going to be lost.
Yeah.
If the Lone Eagle can just keep himself out of this corner, he might stand a very good chance of actually taking this first game. But while the only Yonko finds the time to keep him in the corner, this is going to be a chunk of damage here. 308 with.
Oh!
Red scouting of the grab there by the only Yonko.
Gonna be a chunk of.
Okay, this is extremely tense now. Squeaky bum time for both these players, I'm sure.
This is close, Johnny. Goes for the acid, doesn't quite work out.
This might just do it. Ooh.
Where's he gonna go? He's gonna shoot him out. He's gonna shoot him out. Hey, Charlie, he's gonna blow him with bullets. Oh, he's out of bullets. To refill, Scott shot will do it. Scott shot will do it, and that's it.
Well, clever play there from the Lone Eagle at the end of the day. Clever play, high IQ.
And you said it. Yeah.
Emptied out the rifle essentially.
Yeah, he did, and you know what? That was pretty smart for him to actually stave it right towards the end. And like you said, he just needed some distance away from the only Yonko. And once he got that distance, the game completely changed. And that's the opening he needed.
Well, the game was going to be won and lost in the corner there for the Lone Eagle.
True.
And like you say correctly, the moment he found himself out, distanced himself from the corner, he opened up the stage, and that's where he was able to take out the rifle, shoot the scud shots, throw the forward fours, throw the random slides, anything to basically just chip away at Geddes' life bar, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, and he didn't play too bad at all. So he did very, very well in that. The Garrus pick was not a bad pick. I know Only Yonko's a big fan of the big characters, so I know he's got a Shao Kahn main, he's got a Kodokan main, he's got Garrus, and he's definitely got Jax, which is day one from MK9, if I remember correctly. So, I mean, he's always about the Briggs family, so, I'm always excited to see which way this is going to go. And I think he's gone on with I think it's a standard variation over here. So, this is actually a custom variation, is he added the ripped move on top of it as well for that overhead combo. So, Charlie, you could bring this back. You could pull this back. We could get our first game 5. Ooh, nice go for the throw. Scouted, but goes for the down 3. Goes for the crazy mix-up games and goes for the slide instead at the end of that combo.
One thing about Jax play is Jax is so oppressive in his approach, and I mean, I personally hate fighting against Jax because of exactly this. Down 1 tick throw into the quad grab, back 2, which hits like lightning. Aaron Black coming back, swinging, and again we see that tick throw coming through.
There we go. I'm surprised though, Charlie, that he didn't decide to go for the full quad throw and go for the crushing blow with it. Would have completely just finished, the Lone Eagle, and still had a lot of other reserves in terms of crushing blows to go with.
Okay, Lone Eagle not out of this just yet. He is Aaron Black. He's got access to those forward fours.
Absolutely. Life alert though.
Oh, that could have closed it out. He could have closed it out right there. If he had committed to that back 2-2-2 into a fatal blow, that would have been the round. So missed opportunity there for Lone Eagle.
Once again. Oh, and he thought he was going to go in the air. Didn't quite work out. Ooh, breaks away from that. There we go. Stage plus strings. Jax mid-steady. So it is. Oh, and that's it. Once you're in the corner, it's mid-steady, population U. Ooh, misses a crushing blow there. Gets the opportunity to fight out of it though.
Great spacing there from the Lone Eagle.
Absolutely. Yonko fighting to pull this back. He probably just wants to end this immediately. He doesn't want to see this go to another round. And he's got the fatal blow in play.
Again there.
Ooh, that's it. Go for it.
Nah, I don't think this is going to kill. I honestly don't think this is going to kill.
He won't. So
I think it's going to be very close though. So, oh my goodness, he did go block and he pays the ultimate price.
Yeah. Oh, you hate to see that. You hate to see that, Charlie. That was not what he wanted. I can tell you that right now, that what he was going for, he was either going to be the throw, he thought he was going to interrupt the fatal blow, and I don't know why he let go at the last second.
Okay, match point for the Lone Eagle here.
Yep. Now, both fatal blows, just like the last situation, both fatal blows out of play. So it's going to come down all to crushing blows and just outwitting your opponent. Try to go for the rip move, didn't quite work out, but his arms are heating up. And when you're playing Jax play, it's a scary position. Another throw is gonna do it, and that will probably put him in fatal blow, crushing blow territory. Arms are cooling down. Now it goes to the throw. Doesn't quite work out after this is played. And Charlie, I think he's going to close this one out. Yeah, he's going to commanding life lead, and I think that's going to be it. Only a real master at this point. Ooh, I'm going to eat my words. Can he bring this back? Coming close.
It's going to be extremely difficult. It's going to be extremely difficult. Great throw tech there as well. Tries the squat shot. Lands the forward four. Is he going to do it?
The trickery, the mix-up, gone to the throw.
What's the wake up? What's the wake up?
What's the option?
Oh, and scouts the throw attempt and down twos from downtown. And there's a brutality. No brutality. But it is one game apiece. Mad Titan, one game apiece. And for the first time, both players have put themselves on the score sheet.
Absolutely. And I think the condition for that is that you're not supposed to use your fatal blow if you want to get the brutality. That's why it didn't work out. That's why I couldn't pop that off in that brutality. But like you said, Charlie, it's one game apiece. We are lit up on the board of this game. In our game 3 match where it's one game apiece. Jax looking very commanding. And I think this is a good pick. But not to say Scari's pick was not a good pick. But I'm interested to see how Christian Play will actually, or the Lone Eagle, or the Eagle Eye, is going to try counter pick over here. Probably could stick with Aaron Black, which I didn't think was a bad choice. Maybe go for a Shiva pick. Or probably go for Fusion. Okay, going with Aaron Black. Smart choice.
I think it is a smart choice. I think, especially the position he put himself in at the end of that second round, or second game rather. He was definitely putting Jax under quite a bit of pressure in the closing stages of that round. And I think he's gathered a bit of momentum. I think he did the right thing to just stick with the Aaron Black pick. And let's see if he's going to be able to close us out over the only Yonko, or is the Jax going to just prove to be too much to the guy from Texas?
We're about to find out if this size 12 Texas boots are going to work over here, Charlie, against the middle arms of Jax, pulled away by Ermac, and now his comeback even stronger. Ooh, I love the little cancel there. Down poke. Just poking each other at the moment. Yonko trying to push from the corner, heating up the arms. Here we go, quad grab. Is he going to complete it? Nope. Decides not to. Went for the forward too, and didn't quite finish it off. Here we go. Combo time.
Great combo there from Christian Play, the Lone Eagle 077. Suffering a little bit of dot damage, but keeping Jax in that puddle as well. No crushing blow yet.
Nope.
Okay, one crushing blow is going to, one fatal blow is going to do this. Doesn't let go of block this time. And does the ground pound to close out this round, putting himself on a match point situation. That was the only Yonko. Jax decided to have a quick puff of the cigar before starting the second round.
Get some little smoke in his lungs. Just, rev him up a little bit. Tries to go for the overhead, didn't quite work out. So Christian Clay comes in. Oh, okay, that's a great conversion. I didn't expect to see that one. Tries to jump out of it and puts him right back in the puddle. Great play from Christian Clay. Keeps him in the puddle, and that damage did mount up for just a little bit. Tries to go for the shots, and again, looking really good at the moment. Only Yonko does have a fatal blow. I wouldn't recommend him using it right now, though. Arms are heated up, so this should be another crushing blow.
We see the crushing blow come through, and suddenly they are level on points. Is Christian K going to buckle here under the pressure, or is he going to be able to close it? Nope. He does buckle. No, not yet. Not yet. And a fatal blow has finished this round. Lebo, these guys are absolute maniacs. Can you believe that?
I can. He broke away from the fatal blow. And as soon as he got up, he unloaded his fatal blow right onto him. Oh my gosh.
Wake up, fatal blow connects, and Eagle Eye has put himself on a match point position as well. Both these guys are on match point right now. Eagle Eye going for quite a few grabs, which Debo, it looks like the only Yonko has been able to spot just about every grab attempt that the Lone Eagle has thrown out. So maybe not the wisest move, especially in this situation.
No, not at all. I mean, he suffered 2 KBs from it already so far, so you're right, Charlie. But going to throw away is not the way, for Eagle at the moment. And so this has hurt us because at the moment he's absolutely suffocating Yonko. Once again, on life alert, tries to go for the throw, doesn't quite work out. Scouts it, but doesn't mean anything right now. Only a real match at this point. Ooh.
Great play there from Lone Eagle, and he closes it out. There's no friendship here, surely. Not at all. There is a fatality
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think after coming out of a match like that, the fatality is probably something that the Lone Eagle feel he absolutely deserves there.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And you know, that was great play. Such great play. I didn't expect that to go that way. That was actually, and I'm going to give that a 10. I don't care. But that was good. I really enjoyed that game. That was a really good match. Very close, very tense. I didn't expect the Eagle Eye to come out, you know, of that one in the way that he did. And I'm so glad that he stuck with his pick. And that's what we talk about, Charlie. Sticking with the pick that even if you lose the first game, just shrug it off, put on a Band-Aid, and just go back into the game, and you know what you got to do. You know the job that's in front of you, and just stick with your player. And that's what he did.
Nah, I think the moment we saw that Eren Black pick come out, both of us kind of knew that it was the right decision by the Lone Eagle. And it proved to be exactly that. I mean, it was a tough game. It could have gone either way. He was fighting against Jax, who's probably got the biggest comeback factor in this entire game. Heated arms, fatal blowout, moves across the screen. You know, he's got a bit of it all. Stagger pressure, throw pressure, you name it, Jax has it.
Jax mixed, Jax mid stagger, of course. The 4-3-3 used by every single Jax player. I know, because I've suffered so much.
Yeah, no, I'm in that same boat as you. But, you know, without further ado, Lebo, this is a game that I've been looking forward to quite a bit. The only Yonko has finished his match now. He's gone down to the losers bracket. The Lone Eagle has advanced into the winner side of the bracket. But this particular match, Careless winner going up against I Am Grooty.
I can't wait.
I don't know what to expect.
Oh man, a lot of flawless blocks, a lot of stagger pressure, a lot of mixed city from Sub-Zero. But to tell you which way this game is gonna go, I can usually call games and say, oh, maybe this way, or my money's on this one. But I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely, I am Grooty. He's gonna represent, the nation, represent the flag, and he's obviously, so fun to watch. But so is Careless winner, who's already in the cup right now, is very eager, very hungry, and very keen to get himself stuck into the game. And just like that, we've got I am Grooty, whose heart is Cetrion. So he's clearly, spent some time with her. So I can't wait to see what he's gonna pull out. I am Grooty is a kid who's always full of surprises and has always got like a lot of players just at his fingertips. So I'm always excited to see who's gonna pull out.
Well, it sounds like both of those guys are in the Koth lobby.
Yes, they are. And just like that, I am Grooty's gone for Garrus. I don't know what is going on tonight. Everyone loves the Garrus pick against Liu Kang. Now, I'll tell you now, personally, Charlie, I love fighting Liu Kangs when I'm Garrus. Players I love fighting against, Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Johnny Cage when I've got the Garrus pick. I just don't know why. It just seems to work out. Anti-zoning, the kick comes in, that's already a Garrus. A lot of opportunities, But then again, Liu Kang, that forward four for the win. That's all it is, buddy. That's all it is.
Yeah, Mr. Forward for himself.
That's it. The most carried player. Yeah. I know Paro has something to say about that. But here we go. So, I'm Grooty, rocking Garrus. Haven't seen this before, but I'm excited to see who's going to go. And Careless winner for the first time without a Sub-Zero, but playing for Liu Kang, which is probably a good pick. Safe choice, top tier player, and they're off.
Yeah, I know, in the words of... gosh, I forgot what the guy's name is.
Which
Kivo.
one?
Kivo, is it Kivo the man?
Okay, yeah.
Kivo the man. Yeah, Kivo the man. Pick a top tier. That's his famous words of wisdom. Pick a top tier. And I think both those characters, both these players have gone for that bit of advice. Both of them taking extremely top tier characters. And wake up button for I am Grooty. I'm hella free, he says in his variation name. Be water, my friend. Clearly a Bruce Lee reference there.
Yeah, of course. What? That's what he's going for. But I am Grooty with some interesting combos. For sure. Up, goes for the throw. And I am Grooty suffering already. Oh, goes with the up forward. Weird that Careless winner broke away. I'm pretty sure that was a button area input, but goes for the throw once again, and that will be the first match, Charlie. First round, sorry. Let's look for a 3. Gets grabbed. His throws have been working so far really well for Careless winner. This is a 4-3-4. 4-3-2.
An opportunity for a decent punish here.
Ooh.
Not sure what exactly he was trying there.
I'm not sure either. He doesn't look too comfortable with this Garrus pick, I gotta be honest with you, fellas.
Well, it's definitely not the character I've seen him play before, and you know, doing what I think most Garrus will try to do. But yeah, I think you might be onto something there. Not looking overly comfortable. These down twos in this game, though, it's absolutely broken.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, oh, for sure, John. Could not agree with you. But so far, this is pretty close, and they're both on life mode. Anything could happen here.
Great micro duck there by Grooty, and he might make us eat our words here.
Absolutely.
Titan. He might just make us eat our words here because that looked like some solid gameplay there.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Just duck the micro duck, and just duck the throw, and just manage to capitalize out of it. Okay, here we go.
Oh, this is going to be... Oh, I think he might have used the crash already, or not?
I don't think he has so far, actually, Joey. But, so the condition is that you're supposed to miss 3 times?
He's a 3. He's a 3. I thought it was 2. I thought it was 2. So you missed 3. You whiffed 3 sand traps.
And the 4th one you get it.
And the 4th one is a... Oh, okay. And there's 3 consecutive, or just 3?
3 consecutive, yeah. There's 3 consecutive. So, you know, if you gotta do 3 consecutive, and then on the 4th one is when you gotta get him. If you obviously going to a 5th one, it kind of like restarts. So it's not like after 3 that you've missed. It has to be on the 4th one that you get him on.
Okay, he's looking like he is about to close this game.
Ooh, try to go for the crushing blow. We thought he was gonna duck on that one.
Oh, that's it. He's just going to kill. He's just going to kill.
That's gonna kill. That's gonna kill, Charlie. Oh, it's gonna be very close. Ooh,
I think he might just be alive for a few moments. 50 life points. Yeah. And that's all that it took. A double amplified fireball from Liu Kang, and Careless winner takes a 1-0 lead over I Am Grooty.
Wow, very surprising. Didn't expect to see that. I gotta be honest with you. That would probably be the first upset for me. I thought this game was gonna go in the way of I Am Grooty. I know at the beginning I was like, I don't know which way this is gonna go, but I didn't expect I Am Grooty to come in with the Garrus pick, and just based on what I've seen and how I know I Am Grooty has played before, I honestly thought this was going to be one way. So this is quite a pleasure to see. This is pretty interesting to see, actually. But again, a little surprised that he's gone for a Garrus pick. I know he's more adept with other characters, so he might switch up or stay with that character. Yep, decided to stick with him. And this is his obviously custom variation. I see that, you know, he's got obviously the sand trap, he's got the statue, and he's got the sand pillars from Garrus. And Careless winner, I think he's stuck in with good old-fashioned. No, this must be also a custom variation as well, because he's also added the Shaolin stance to it as well. So very interesting so far, Charlie.
No fireball Shaolin stance. I think this is the variation 1. He probably just
variation 1.
I think he just called it something else.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
No fireball, the dragon stance, and great flawless block coming through there by Careless winner. Looking to be known as flawless winner at the end of this game.
That's the one. That's the one.
Aftershock in chat. Andy Otam. I see you guys. Welcome. Panda Bear, Dominic, Jivan. Always great to see you guys in chat. RTW17 as well. As well as 33 other members of the FGC Africa Afrikaans.
Good to see him. Good to have him. Welcome everybody if you've just joined us. We're in match 4 of volume 33 of Kombat Africa. It's I Am Grooty versus Careless winner, and so far the first game has gone to Careless winner, but I Am Grooty started to look a lot more comfortable and looking to pull this back, possibly for a game 3 final. Oof. Okay, there's our 4. Tried to go for the parry, doesn't quite work out. I'm Grooty trying to scout for that crushing blow. I know what he's trying to do. It's just not working out for him at the moment. Oh, goes for the stance. Down 4. And so far, these guys just trying to break each other's defense down, and he goes for the throw. Goes for the F4 once again. Ooh. Try to scout once again for that crushing blow. Doesn't quite work out.
Oh, I think that might have been an input error there. But Grooty has basically come back into the match here. Again, still scouting for that crushing blow. And there's going to be a counter. There's going to be some decent damage. 346.
And I think it's going to end it this way, Charlie. Just zone him out. Oh, just goes for the throw. And I am Grooty so far has received 9,456 throws from Careless winner. Hasn't taken a single one so far. And Careless winner just taking the game through throws at the moment. Ooh, tries to stop for it. He's not falling for it. Definitely not falling for it. And he probably needs to do it more, but he probably knows that going with the sand trap at that distance is just death. Oh, great combo conversion. Could this be it? Nope. The neck.
Oh, tries the micro duck into the throw, but
beautiful.
Grooty puts Careless winner in the corner, forces the air escape. Gauntlet decides to do its work as well, and again, the 9,645th throw. And I think this might just be it. This might just be it. Oh, he's missed the command grab.
Oh, dropped it. I don't know if he can come back from this. Oh, yeah, master at this point. Ooh, the pressure blow really got used, so not much use for that combo at the moment. But tries to jump in,
and that's it.
The down for, and that's gonna be it. That'll do it. Breaks his back. Plane goes for the trip, and Grooty puts himself on the board. It's now 1-1.
It is 1-1 indeed, and this is the thing I'm thinking about now. Are we going to see Careless winner stick to the Liu Kang pick, or are we going to see him opt for a character which I think everybody knows he plays and plays really well, that being Sub-Zero?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Traditionally strong with Sub-Zero. Not too bad with the Liu Kang pick. Liu Kang, you know, like I said, you know, he played very well with him at the moment, so I don't see too much need of adjustment for him to say if he picks Liu Kang. And again, he's gone for Liu Kang, so the exact same variations. I'm not going to change anything. So clearly feels very comfortable with this. Possibly in losers, Charlie, we might see him pick his Sub-Zero pick if he does go to losers, and you know, probably try him on to come back that way. But at this point in time, you know, it's kind of hard to call on this one because he looked really good with Liu Kang, and we also know that he's really good with Sub-Zero.
Okay, at the end of this game, before we move into the next round of matches, guys, we are just going to take a 2-minute break, just to, you know, replenish the liquids and get some sustenance going. But we'll be back. We'll keep it to as little as 2 minutes, just to wet the throat. But before we get there, Matt, it's only 1-1.
Yeah.
It's only 1-1.
Unbelievable. It is only just 1-1. It can go either way. I'm pretty excited to see which way this goes.
Okay, they're on the tournament stage. And what I would really like to see, and I know this is not the Salt Series Mad Titan, but what I would really love to see at the end of this game is a stage fatality.
Oh, for sure, definitely. Salt Series or not, Charlie, you do love a good stage fatality. And in this setting, when it's gone to 1-1, you definitely want to give your opponent a stage fatality. Ooh, great combo. Puts him in the corner with the bicycle.
And the grabs just keep coming. The grabs are obviously putting in a lot of work for...
Oh, man. A lot of damage.
Wake up buttons there by I Am Grooty. And again, I'm sure he's going to try the setup. No. Opts for the damage instead.
Thought he was going to break. Doesn't quite do that. Life alert already right now for I Am Grooty, but this is Careless. He can make a comeback. What's he going to do? Goes to the down one, goes to the throw, puts him in the corner, can go for the command grab here. Nope. Opts to go for the Zangief smash. Doesn't break his back. And this is pretty tense, Charlie. This is pretty tense. Oh, tries to go for the throw. Doesn't quite work out. And breaks away, Liu Kang does. And that's it. The throw will do it. And that's Grooty's undoing tonight. That's literally Grooty's undoing tonight, has been these throws, Charlie. I think we're now at 10,000.
At 10,001 to be exact.
10,001, absolutely. Oh, that's that.
So he's got that
Great
KB
combo.
loaded now. The bicycle kick KB is loaded. He's landed 3 bicycle kicks or amplified bicycle kicks. He's again gone for that parry, and I don't think he's had any success with that parry in this particular game here, Lebo. So I think maybe just chill on the parries, but he does land the crushing blow though. Another grab.
This could be it.
And another crushing blow, and that's it. 300 damage off the back throw.
Oh my gosh.
And Careless winner.
That was painful.
Takes it 2-1 over I Am Grooty. Finishes it off with a down 2.
Boo, we wanted the stage fatality. Boo. Boo.
Mad Titan coming in with some booze here, but booze. I wish. Maybe that's what I should do instead of having some water. Maybe I should open up a nice cold one. It's South Africa. It's Monday to Thursday.
Absolutely.
It's legal to buy yourself some beers during the week, guys. But I think I'm just gonna chill for now. So that concludes our round 1 games there, Mad Titan, and
yeah.
I know you might call it an upset. I didn't think it's an upset though. I mean, I've played Careless with us so many times in KL. He's a KL monster, as the guys in chat have already confirmed. So I don't think it's an upset.
No, just not. I mean, I've got to be honest with you. Then again, trying to be honest, I don't know if I Am Grooty. I mean, he went for Garrus. I haven't seen his Garrus before, but we do know that I Am Grooty is obviously adept with a lot of characters. But like you called it, Careless Winner is obviously a very, very strong player. He was definitely in my top 3 to kind of make it through tonight. In a final 2, I wouldn't know which way it's going to go, and if my toss-up was I Am Grooty, Careless Winner, or an AI Law. But again, looking pretty good so far, Charlie. And this has been a pretty exciting round 1 of games.
It has indeed. Guys, you might be seeing a black screen right now. Please do not be too concerned.
Don't panic. Don't panic.
Just want to show you the bracket
Yeah.
before we go on our little bit of a break. Law taking a 2-0 over Admiral Hardass. Laguardia going down 2-0 to Blaze the Hero from Kenya. Eagle Eye, very impressive 2-1 victory over the only Yonko. And then just recently we've seen I Am Grooty going down 2-0 to Careless Winner. So when we come back from our little break, are we going to go into the winner side of the bracket, Mad Titan?
Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, let's go through the winner side, and then we'll go all the way into the loser side right after that. So
okay.
We can expect we can expect Raw and Blaze the Hero, and Eagle Eye and Careless Precision, aka Careless Winner, to be up next. So, guys, if you're in the chat, if you're hearing this,
yeah. Just the order of the games that you can expect to see. It will be as it appears here. E in alphabetical order. Match E, Law versus Blaze the Hero. Match F, Eagle Eye versus Careless Winner. And then we're going to go into the loser side. Admiral Hardass to go up against Laguardia, and then the only Yonko going up against I Am Grooty.
Absolutely. And guys, don't forget, we are also live on Twitch. Please, if you're locked onto this right now, we'd love to see you guys also participate with us as well, and throw your comments, throw your emojis, throw your support as well on Twitch. Give us your feedback as well. What's the experience like? I'll actually, I'm quite curious to find out from you guys what you think, what the Twitch interface is like. Again, it's something that we're trying, something that we're prepping for. So your feedback also means a lot to us.
Just a quick correction there. I think I might have just misled the audience. Grooty, in fact, going down 2-1, not 2-0.
Okay. That's actually my fault. Sorry, you didn't mislead them. I did. I should have updated the score banner. Yep, you're right. Actually, it's 2-1.
Okay, guys, we will be back with you shortly. We're just going to have a quick break.
Sure.
And what you guys can do in the meantime is enjoy the Kombat Africa video. Guys, we'll be back with you shortly.
See you in a bit.
Okay, guys, welcome back. I hope I haven't kept you up too long. There's still 29 of you guys in chat right now. Welcome back. We've just finished our first round of matches. We're going to be shortly going into our next match, which is, if I'm not mistaken, the match between Law 837 and Blaze the Hero.
Absolutely. Invites are out, Charlie, and these guys ready to put on a show. Blaze the Hero came in strong with his Kano, and obviously you've got AI Law with no other than his 5,000 variation katana picks. So, wow, this is it. One of these guys are going into losers. So still got their lifeline there. And, clearly, Law, very strong player, and Blaze the Hero are not too far off. Very impressive game in the first one that he had.
Again, based on his performance in the previous game, again, this is probably a match that I'm really looking forward to because, I mean, like we've said so many times tonight, we know what Law brings to the table.
Exactly.
And Blaze the Hero put on quite an impressive showing, as you say, in his match with Kano.
Exactly.
So what we're going to see here is potentially a high octane match between two very accomplished players.
Yeah, absolutely. So this one could be one for the ages. Don't know. I mean, again, Blaze the Hero, both you and I haven't seen too much from him. And again, he's done pretty well for, I'm sure he's been on stream before, but he's done pretty well for this showing tonight on Volume 33. So I'm pretty excited to see which way this is going to go. Okay, Katana throwing her fans with no plan. Was getting fun, the keep away game. So obviously the game of Law. Tried to go for the club so that he could come in. Oh, works this time. Try to go for clustering, doesn't quite work out. Doesn't want any spit on her face. So Katana tries to get that. Goes for the cannonball. Could have punished it a lot better, but still gets away with the combo. And just so far, commanding the life lead from Law.
So it looks like he's got access to Veggie Mighty, which is the projectile immunity, little buff that Kano's got access to, as well as the acid spit. So I wonder what move he's sacrificed. I'm not sure if he's got access to the command grab. I haven't seen him do a command grab, in fact.
I don't think he's got the command grab on this one, so I think that's a very good point, but I don't think he gets the command grab once he sacrifices one of those movesets. I'm not sure which one that gets the command grab away. I think it could be the acid that you throw takes away the command grab.
You can definitely equip both. You can definitely equip both, but been dabbling a little bit with Kano as well, and I mean, such a fun character to play.
Absolutely. And so far, just making life work of Blaze the Hero, and this is just crazy.
Well, Law came to play, and he came to play hard. So after the success Blaze the Hero had in the previous game, unfortunately, in AI, or in Law rather, he's got a completely different opponent here.
Absolutely. Blaze the Hero just came from beating Laguardia, so just warm up for him, but this time round, he's got a pretty tough opponent, and winner of this obviously gets to go into the winner's final. And so, they're obviously fighting for a very strong position in the game at the moment, and Law just made quick work of Blaze the Hero. I wonder if, he's going to stick with his Kano, going to go for the dirtbag variation. So that means going to a lot with the acid. I think he does get the Vegemite kill with this though.
Let's just double check the moves here as the character screen loads up. So in Kano we've got the Molotov cocktail, the chemical burn, and the Vegemite. So this is essentially dirtbag, which is exactly the same variation that he rocked in the previous game, if you recall.
Exactly. Definitely tries. This is definitely dirtbag.
Yeah, there we are.
See if you can pull it back. Yeah, that's it. Goes for the signature only fans move. Gets with the booty rush. Great neutral move. Neutral jump. Doesn't quite punish it though. There we go. Tries again just to keep away game from Law. It's probably going to start coming to effect right now. But at the moment, just absolutely suffocating Blaze the Hero. He's trying to get into this game still. And just not finding a proper entry point, Charlie. It's just either throws or just, a hit Hero 2, end of a string. But look, it's all adding up. At the moment, mounting some sort of a comeback. Could go for the KK here. Nope. Up, not two. Oh, a little bit of lag spike there.
Slight lag spike there. I don't think it affected you guys too much.
Not at all. And Charlie, both on life alert. This is close. Goes for the throw instead. And looks like he's playing a little bit more cautiously. Oh, that's what he was scouting for. That's what he wanted to get. Spit in his face, though. Let's try that crushing blow in my face, but that doesn't matter.
Law finds himself on match point.
Absolutely, and just puts Blaze the Hero in the corner, and just a great starting point for Law. Ooh, just says, you know what, you're not keeping this corner. I'm going to use my camo to get out of here.
Now there is a flawless block gap on that amplified low fan there, and unfortunately on every occasion that Law has used that low fan amplify just to keep himself safe, Blaze hasn't capitalized, so I'm not sure if he's aware of the flawless block gap. I'm not sure if he feels comfortable dishing out flawless blocks, but it's definitely an opportunity that Blaze the Hero is not making the most of.
For sure, and I know exactly the stream you're talking about. That low flank is the overhead, right, Shorty?
That's correct, that's correct.
Yeah, that's the one. Ooh, okay. But it looks like a lot more comfortable now. Coming with Kenny just as aggressive as he is, you know, known for anyway as a character. Goes for the cancel, and this could be it, Charlie. This could be it. If he goes for the yes,
crushing blows. Oh, that's done.
He's going for the crushing blow. That's it. Thanks for coming. It's a wrap. Fatality, of course.
That's a fatality. That's definitely not a friendship. Oh, it is.
That's a friendship. My goodness, he's very kind.
Seems a bit far. It seemed a bit far to dish out the friendship, and that's why I thought it's definitely a fatality here.
You and me both.
But
okay,
guys,
so awesome showing.
Yeah, no, absolutely fantastic play yet again by Law 837, and storms into a 2-0 victory over Blaze the Hero. Blaze the Hero moves down into the lower bracket. Law gets a spot in the winners final.
That's right. And so Law moves on to the winners final. He will be the first, and then we've got the Eagle Eye and Careless winner. So wow, again, both really strong players. And I'm pretty excited to see which way this is going to go, actually, Shorty. But yeah, we've got, again, the Lone Eagle, who did very well that Aaron Black pick against the only Yonko.
Yeah.
But Careless winner, who came from a very tight match with I Am Grooty. And in the end, just, again, just overwhelmed I Am Grooty in it. So very impressive play at the moment. So this is going to be a tight match. I'm sure these guys have played each other before, so they pretty much understand. Their characters pretty well, so I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, no, myself as well. It's going to be another banger. Careless winner overcoming I Am Grooty in the previous round by 2-1, guys. If you saw the bracket, it was incorrectly updated. I think it's been sorted out now. Grooty losing, yes, but losing 2-1.
2-1.
Correct. And now Careless winner is going to have a chance to continue this momentum going up against the Lone Eagle or Eagle Eye.
Yeah.
Are we going to see the Liu Kang? Are we going to see the Sub-Zero? Just based on what I saw in the previous game by Careless winner, what I can say is, irrespective of which character, there's probably going to be quite a bit of grabs dish out. It looks to be a strong part of his offense. And he obviously experienced quite a bit of success against Grooty with those grabs. I mean, I think at one point we were up to about 10,403.
Yeah, correct.
So yeah, let's see if Careless winner is going to continue with Liu Kang, or if he's going to go for somebody a little bit different to try and overcome the Texan, the gunslinger himself.
For sure, and they're both in the lobby at the moment. And you know what, Charlie? Based on from what I saw, he's probably going to carry out with Liu Kang. If it's not broken, why try fix it, right? So he's probably going to continue with that character. And the way I see it, he'll probably try work with Liu Kang until someone gets to exploit or break through Liu Kang. Because Liu Kang player looked pretty tidy. I didn't see much wrong with it at the moment. Obviously, the throws worked in his favor, and that became Grooty's undoing. But the Lone Eagle, great player. So I don't know which way this one's going to go. I thought Careless winner and I Am Grooty was going to go I Am Grooty. I was proven wrong, Charlie. I was proven wrong. So here they go. It's Careless winner with Liu Kang, and then it's Lone Eagle with with the size 12 Texas boot, Aaron Black. So no surprises there.
Black market power.
Deciding to go to the black market alley.
Right. Probably go sell some body parts, you know. For the Liu Kangs or Aaron Blacks, one of them.
Well, the first time I saw this particular stage level, I actually thought the guy at the back watching the fight was Jax. Until one day I was playing with Jax on the stage and I realized, oh my gosh, that's not Jax.
That can't be.
That's far
that
from
can't
Jax.
Be Jax.
Make skill.
I don't call
Must have had some TV, bro.
Which explains your lack of skill.
I love that intro dialogue there. Liu Kang dishing out some. He's basically roasting Aaron Black right there.
Oh, he always does, doesn't he? He always does, doesn't he? He is the Fire God Kang. He is allowed to roast you at any point in time. Ooh.
Okay, that's one.
Could have gone for the KB.
Two amplified. Now he's loading up the crushing blow, and I think, you know, in round one of the set, probably the right decision.
Absolutely, for sure. Get that down so like the second round, you got a great comeback factor like what he did with Grooty. Get 2 crushing blows back to back. Ooh!
And again, another crushing blow. So his KB is loaded. There we get 11,007th grab of the evening.
There we go. That's right, Charlie.
And the down one humble dick punch finishes it off.
That's it.
So again, impressive start by Careless winner.
And looking very commanding as well. And he's got his crushing blow loaded. He's got. Oop, that's an opportunity for one. Didn't quite go for it though. This is it, Charlie. Here we go. Gonna go with the bicycle to grab this. Ooh, didn't quite work.
Get another grab.
And goes for the
grab number 12,000 now.
Blow loaded as well. Ooh, there it is.
Just
and he could get the throw crushing
staggering and shimmying and grabbing and get another crushing blow. So that match was all one-way traffic there. And I mean, you know, on paper, Aaron Black is not a bad pick for Liu Kang, especially with access to that scud shot. But
absolutely.
But Careless winner kind of just went ham.
Made him look free, Charlie.
Or in the words of I Am Grooty himself, made him look kinda.
Not even kinda, just super free, bro. Just made him look so free in that one, and just the crushing blows were just so overwhelming. Loaded every single one up. It was ridiculous. It was just like Stab says, KB, 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 GG's.
Jivan saying
Liu
crushing blow Kang.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, come on. He just, oh my gosh. And you guys say this guy is balanced? Get out of here. He's so good. Those crushing blows, they're not, and Charlie, those crushing blows are not too hard to load up. He's got his 4-4 crushing blow, a failed throw escape crushing blow that comes through.
On both throws, eh? On both throws. So he's got options.
Absolutely. And he's also got the, which failed in the first game, but the parry crushing blow as well on wake up. So, I mean, that's Liu Kang for you. Okay, now the Lone Eagle's gone Nightfall. This is interesting. This is interesting. Because I've never known Lone Eagle to be a Nightfall made, not at all. So I'm sure Shelzable, wherever he is, will probably watching this with great interest. And so will you, Wolfie. He does bear your last name.
Spirit Tracks, Ancestral Hunter, and the Toe Mark Swing. So it looks like a combination of probably, yeah, it looks like the 2 and the 3. Variation 2 and 3.
He's got the
Got the command grab, he's got that little low there, and he can amplify that as well. So it's definitely a combination of the old variation 3 and the variation 2.
Exactly. Ooh. Oh, and he's also got that zip kick crushing blows. No, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. So Liu Kang just gang crushing blows. Oh, that's bicycle kick number 1.
Short hop, fake jump, and the character choice just doesn't seem to be doing anything for the Lone Eagle at this point in time. So
not at all.
It's going to be a bit of an uphill battle here for him to try and find his way back in. Great anti-air coming through there from Liu Kang. Puts Nightwolf in the corner, and this is one-way traffic for Careless winner right now. We're seeing a little bit of a fight back coming through here by the Lone Eagle. Okay, that's on 2 occasions there that
Okay.
Liu Kang has failed to block that low. So, if anything, it's a little bit of data for the Lone Eagle to take away going into the end part of this game because, you know, I always believe if you're doing something, even if it means you're spamming a particular move, but it seems to be working, keep doing until your opponent finds a way around it.
That's what it is. That's what it is. And so far, working pretty well. It's a commanding life lead, Charlie, but you know Liu Kang can bring this back.
Okay,
So-
Life Lead says thank you very much, but I don't feel like being here anymore. It's not going to kill this,
Absolutely.
but it's going to
No.
be mighty close. Probably just under 50 life points.
Fireball, low enhanced. No, okay, doesn't go for fireball.
Giving
goes
Careless
to
Winner a
and
taste
let
of his
him do
own
it.
medicine.
Oh my gosh, why'd you go for the overhead?
Great use of the low there. So again, low attacks seem to have done the job in that particular round for the Lone Eagle.
For sure. And this pick has actually paid off. And once again, low attack working. His name broke.
Unsafe, unfortunately. Gonna load up that Crushing Blow. Crushing Blow loaded.
There's one. Ooh, didn't go for it. Okay, a little surprised about that. Did have the opportunity. Command grab does whiff and does get money for it.
That's going to
Crushing
be
Blow number
heartbreaking. And again, throw number 14,004.
one. Exactly. For tonight.
Okay, so this is...
beautiful, and he broke away.
He broke armor, so this is going to do a chunk of damage. We're looking at about 450 here. Maybe not 450. 412, not too far off.
Good enough, good enough, good enough. Try to scout the fireball. Ooh, didn't quite work out. Try to scout the fireball again. And that's the mind game. He's going to play with him. I thought so. Go for zip kick or fireball, and he gets him with that. And
So
he
yet-
takes it.
Another 2-0, well, not another 2-0 win, but another victory for Careless Winner coming through there with a 2-0 victory over the Lone Eagle. Lone Eagle unfortunately makes his way down into the lower bracket,
Yep.
having suffered
Can
his
I
first
ask
loss.
Careless Winner to stay in the cloth? If Careless Winner can hear me, and I'm pretty sure he can you stay in the cloth? And we're going to have, so Charlie, what I'm going to do is we're going to go to a winners final before we go to the losers, and then we'll work through all the losers.
Okay. So Careless
Yeah, we're
Winner.
gonna have to- yeah. Stay in the cloth, please. He's going to go up against Law. Yes. Yeah. It's going to be a good one. So, Careless Winner, please stay in the cloth. Do not leave. I am then going to get Law in here, and you will face off up against him. But as that happens, I'm going to invite and update the score. And again, good game from Careless Winner. That was very commanding. 2 players, Charlie, tonight that have gone without a loss have looked absolutely commanding, and just haven't seemed to lose their edge in this. Has both been Careless Winner and Law. So they're finally going to go head to head in a place where they belong, actually, which is in winners final.
Yeah, and the nice thing about this, I mean, is 2 heavy hitters in this tournament, clearly, in Law and Careless Winner, going toe-to-toe against each other in the winners final. And here's the thing, for those of you who are not familiar with the first to 2 double elimination format, whoever wins this particular match, the winners final, is guaranteed a spot in the grand final. Not only is he guaranteed a spot, but he is in a distinct advantage simply because all he needs to do is to win 3 games in the grand final. If whoever wins this match loses in the grand final, the bracket gets reset. That person then goes down to the losers bracket. So whoever's facing him in the grand final is going to have to win 2 first to 3 sets in order to win this particular tournament. So the winner of the match between Law and Careless Winner is definitely going to find himself with a distinct advantage, and is probably going to put himself in the best position to actually end up taking this entire tournament.
Absolutely. So Charlie dropping some knowledge there about how these brackets are going to work and how the game gets to work in the first to 2 double elimination. And just like you called it, Charlie, the person in grand final obviously is going to have the advantage against the player coming out from losers who will have to reset the bracket. And that's almost, 6 games he has to win?
6 games indeed.
So an opportunity for the player in grand finals to kind of slip up, if you may, and then come back and try and win it all over again. So it's a tall order, but you know what, folks? right now, we're about to find out who is actually going to take it between Careless winner and Law 837. Probably a Katana pick versus Liu Kang. It's husband and wife, Fire versus Katana Khan. It's going to be a crazy one, Charlie.
Some domestic issues taking place now if
Absolutely.
the predictions are going to be correct.
For sure, that Liu Kang is ready to, give Katana a good spanking. So, and Katana obviously, needs her respect. She is Katana Khan. So, I'm pretty excited to see, which way this is going to go. These guys have been playing very, very well tonight. Again, very commanding in their run-up, in coming here. Law, beat Admiral Hardass, beat Lazy Hero, and now faced off against Careless winner. Careless winner came from a very, very tight match against the Grooty, kind of an easier one with the Lone Eagle, and here he is tonight against Law 837. So no surprises in picks, Charlie. It's Liu Kang versus Katana. Any predictions?
Well, I think I've actually had the luxury of playing Law a bit earlier today, so I think Careless winner, if his previous strategy is going to be anything to go by, he's probably not going to have as much joy with those throws as what he did against his previous two opponents, because Law, from what I've seen at least, is a throw tech monster. You don't get to throw this guy for free. And I realize I might be hyping him up right now, but Law is obviously somebody that goes way back. Also quite familiar with the Injustice 2 scene as well. So he's been on the NRE scene for quite some time. And I think the way this first round is going, I think he might just close it here. He might just close it here, and he does that. And Law
burns it.
I think it's a wise decision to actually do that there, Titan. I think it's a wise decision.
You know what? I would have done the exact same thing. The game is very tight. Careless is actually playing really well. Hasn't gone for the throws like you called it, as you mentioned. He's probably aware of that from Raw. And that game could have just gone anywhere. And so, again, great decision to use a fatal blow in that round. Goes for the low fans, tries to keep away game, tries to get as much health out. Liu Kang try to come in. Careless winner tried to come in with a slip kick to punish him with a crushing blow. Doesn't quite work out. And looks like so far, Raw starting to build up some sort of momentum here against Careless winner, Charlie.
Yeah, it's definitely showing a little bit of gulf in just the way that these guys approach the game. Obviously, it's been quite evident that Careless winner is no slouch, but as you said in the previous game, it was looking kinda. I won't call it the same year, but it's definitely very comfortable for Law, at least at this point. And anything can change. He's fighting Liu Kang, who's got access to 10 million and 4 crushing blows.
Crushing blow. Oh, great block there. Chip avoided. Oh, not going to quite close it out. He was on life alert, did have the fatal blow in play. Didn't try to use it, but Troy, like you said, that the first one, looking kind of free in the previous game. This one here, Law looks a lot more comfortable, and again, takes that first match pretty convincingly, but again, very, very close. Great play from Careless winner. Charlie, do you think we're going to see a character swap here? Do you think it's necessary?
I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure. I think Careless winner is obviously playing with a character that I haven't seen him play with too often. I think you actually admitted here on stream tonight this is the first time you've actually seen him pick up Liu Kang. So I don't think there's any surprise if he's going to stick to the character. He's probably just trying it out.
Absolutely.
And at the end of the day, yes, it is a tournament environment, but guys, surely the main purpose of you appearing on stream and playing Mortal Kombat 11 is to have some fun. And I think that's exactly what Careless winner is doing right now. So he's sticking to his character.
Exactly.
And,
good man, good play.
Yeah, he stuck to his character. Gave it some thought, but at the end of the day...
Yeah. End of the day, good choice. I think the only thing that he has to worry about here, Charlie, is the keep away game, which Katana's got a very, very strong advantage with the fans, and and Law is very much aware of that, and so I think Careless winner might have picked up a thing or two from trying to understand that as well. Again, Liu Kang's keep away game, his breakout is very, very strong as well. So not something that, to sleep on or slouch away, particularly in this variation. It's got the low fireballs as well. It's got the amplified high fireballs, and so also pretty much it's got the advantage of the opportunity, should I say, as well, in zoning.
You know what I find really odd about Mortal Kombat 11 is that, for example, Liu Kang and Kitana, according to the Mortal Kombat law, these guys are hooked up, they're lovers, they're together, and they'll have the sweetest exchange when it comes to the intro dialogue. And then they'll finish it off with the flippin' fatality, so not quite sure how it all fits in, but okay. That's Mortal Kombat for you. You know what? You don't need everything to make sense when it's Mortal Kombat.
No, in Mortal Kombat there's no luck. Oh, and Charlie, that's it. Punishes him for that zip kick, straight with a crushing blow, and again, Careless winner just having to dig himself out of this hole at the moment, but he is using Liu Kang, which you said has got 10 minutes and 2 crushing blows, which obviously mean nothing right now.
Yeah, Kitana clearly upset about something Liu Kang has done now, so I think he's left his socks laying on the bed there, or on the floor rather. She's throwing vases around, she's throwing pots around, she's throwing everything she can find at Liu Kang now. She's clearly not too happy about his contribution domestically. Liu Kang trying to argue the point there, but it's not working.
You know what, Charlie, I 100% agree with you. But I don't think it was socks and stuff. I think he caught Liu Kang with Melina. That's literally what I think right now. I think, Liu Kang was like, you know what, Kitana, you're not at home. You leave me. You're always trying to rule the world right now. So, hooked up with Melina, Kitana caught him.
And don't forget,
this is why this fight is about, Charlie.
That's some old Punani as well. I mean, 10,000-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
I think
So
Melina might be a wise choice for Liu Kang. But right now,
for sure.
Kitana's really pissed off at Liu Kang.
Oh, completely. And she's just dishing it, giving it to him so hard.
Oh, and then the first brutality
that's
we
it.
see of the evening. That's actually the first time I've seen that brutality. You know that? That's the very
I
first
haven't
time
seen
I've
it
seen that
either.
brutality.
Oh my gosh. Oh, but it's okay. Just put a band-aid, and I'm pretty, get some Dettel, put it on top of you. I'm sure you'll be fine.
In the wise words of
Couple of
Austin
ed-
Powers, Lebo, not a good time to lose one's head.
Absolutely not.
Well, guys, that was your winners
Yeah,
final,
that-
and Law has earned himself a spot in the grand final on the winner side of the bracket. So what we're going to do now, Lebo, is just run through the entire losers bracket until we find who
Absolutely.
is going to be joining Law in the grand final.
Exactly. And so these guys now, Charlie, as you dropped the knowledge earlier on, these guys are now pretty much on their last lifeline. So whatever happens here, one of them is going to get retired and they're going to go home, and that's going to be it for them. The other one has got the opportunity to fight through the bracket and hopefully, like you said, meet Wall. And of course, that's an uphill battle for any player right now because they got to beat him 6 times. And so far, Law has just absolutely just been killing the competition. So our first match is going to be Admiral Hardass versus Laguardia. So that's another Kitana main versus Laguardia's could be Sonya, could be Baraka.
I actually hope it's
don't know
Baraka.
which way
I
it's
actually
gonna
hope it's Baraka. In the previous match where he
So do
went
I.
to the Baraka pick, although he ended up losing that particular game, he definitely looked 10 times more comfortable with Baraka than what he did with the Sonya pick. So I'm actually hoping I'm going to see a Baraka pick coming through from Laguardia, and at the same time,
Exactly.
we are most likely going to see a Kitana pick from Admiral Hardass.
Yeah.
So invites have gone
for
out.
sure. Yeah, they're on their way, and so again, like we said, Charlie, this could go either way, and I'm with you on this one. Like, I really hope he does get to pick with his Baraka pick. I think his Baraka pick was very, very comfortable. Like I said, it's a character that he's also just been using a lot in KL. I know he started off with Careless, kind of moved away from that. And so, at this point in time, in the first 2 win loses, you want to stick with what's the most comfortable pick for you. You want to take the player that you think can carry you through this because there's just no room for errors or to experiment at this point in time.
Well, this is it. It's go hard or go home now.
Yeah.
Whoever
One of them
loses
gets
in
retired.
this particular match now, that's the end of their tournament. Both these guys are in the cot lobby,
Yeah,
guys. We've got a
that's it.
matchup.
That's it. And so I don't think we'll see any surprises in terms of pick from Admiral Hardass. I think we're going to get exactly what our poster says on volume 33. We're going to get a Kitana pick. Probably going to stick through with that as well. I mean, again, it's the first time he went with them. Katana, a lot, very strong. Could go with Jay. Nope. Again, yeah, it is what it is. Tarkatan versus Katana Khan.
So Tarkatan versus the Edenian. We've got Admiral Hardass going up against Laguardia.
It's the Tarkatan versus the porn star. And I'm
The
pretty
Asian
sure
porn
in a
star's
porn
back.
film called Asia Persuasion. Yeah, it's going for the porn star. Really sure. Yeah, Admiral Hardass knew exactly what he was doing here. The variation name is Asian Persuasion. Pretty sure that's a title that this group is familiar with. Pretty sure. And here
Okay,
we
so
go.
as we expected, Baraka versus Kitana, Tarkatan versus Edenian, Outworld versus Outworld.
One General versus Khan.
So Laguardia going for the traditional tournament variation in the bone picker, so he's got access to the spine burst as well as the blood lunge.
Exactly. Great pick as well. Probably try to get rid of the anti-airs for Katana Khan fly in. So bone pick actually very clever variation and very quick as well. The spikes come out. It's like an easy reset that I get as well. So far in this zoning war, pretty even. And Baraka, not typically known for zoning, but those base spikes come out really quickly. And comes over and burns the FB, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna do it. He's gonna stick her heels and get the fans right in his neck and in the back of his head and call it.
Debo, I've got somebody knocking at my door. I'll be back shortly.
Go for it, no problem at all. Goes for the fans. Tries to go for the trip there, goes for the spikes, and again, just heading back to, I guess, what will be, the zoning stance, and trying to get in, and again, the bone pick was made for exactly what you just saw right now, just to get rid of the air game, and oh my god, that just always happens when it doesn't, that fatal blow, and oh my, as she tried to disappear, he says, no man, where are you going? Stay right there, try to finish roll for the fatal blow. I guess he's panicking a little bit, and that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. What he's plenty to think about. He's a life learner over here, and the next game could finish him off. I mean, this right now could retire. Oh my god, what a great stance! But this could retire Laguardia right now. He's gotta figure out what to do in this next game. So we could see another pick in Baraka, possibly a different variation, and like I said, he's very, very comfortable. He's very comfortable in that pick with Baraka, so that could be the variation he ends up sticking with. Okay, got the Scorpion. Not a bad choice. Again, Laguardia just got so many characters in his hands, and so this could go either way. Once again. Like I did say, this match pretty much will be the final for either one of these two players. So plenty to play about, and they don't want to lose it at the moment. So it's Scorpion versus Katana. Laguardia, a cornered animal at the moment. He's gone for Scorpion, trying to fight his way back out of this. He tried to go for the overhead, doesn't quite work out. Doesn't complete that punish. Goes for the fan lift. Breaks out of it. He punishes that with a throw. Doesn't go for the overhead. Nope. Try to go for the 4-3 for 4. Goes with the amplified chains. Now he's out of the damage onto his spear and going for the overhead kick. This is where the mind game's gonna come in. And try to punish that, but the man came out just in time to save it. Goes for the overhead mixed up. At this point in time, Laguardia looking a little more comfortable though with Scorpion. Just taking his time and not being as rushed as he did with Baraka. Goes for a throw here again. Looking pretty good at the moment. Trying to go for the overhead. Oh, gets picked out, and that combo will do it. Burns the fatal blow once again in the first round. And that's it. That's it. That's the game. It's a wrap.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, so at this point in time, Admiral Hardass is at the match point. Ooh, chucks him out of the air. Tries to go for the throw, takes it. The fans is doing work at the moment. I was wondering when he's going to do the teleport, but Laguardia now all of a sudden looking a lot more comfortable. He's got the life lead. Goes for the fan setup. Ooh, that you should punish that. Should have punished that. Okay, goes for the traditional foot three. He quite finished that off. So again, he's playing a more mind game with Laguardia. He's looking for it. Okay, here we go. Go for another throw. Puts in the corner. Great position for him at the end of the moment. This could be another comeback, but gets the throw and put himself back in the corner though. Ooh, okay. Learns the first time. Try to go for a throw. Didn't quite work out. Did she finish this with a KB? Oh, she tries to. Great. That's it. That is it. Admiral Hardass is going to move on. Oh my goodness. Great game. And that'll do it. That will do it. Great game from Admiral Hardass. Laguardia, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for coming through, sir. You have been an absolute champion. Sorry this didn't quite work out for you tonight, but we hope to see a lot more of you again. Admiral Hardass, you will advance, but your next match will be against the Eagle Eye. But for now, I'm going to ask you to leave the clock, and I'm going to get the only Yonko and I am Grooty to come in here. And, you know, these are two players who obviously fancy very, very big players in Careless and Kotal Khan and Shao Kahn. So I am pretty pumped to see which way this is going to run up to. I'm pretty sure these guys have been waiting quite a bit, probably got into practice, kind of analyzed the game, seen the competition. That's the advantage sometimes when you lose this early. And they want to figure out, you know, who's obviously, I'm sure we all want to figure out, you know, who's going to take this next one. So it's the only Yonko. This is I am Grooty. I'm going to send out these invites right now. So players, be ready. Why that happens, I'm going to update this floor real quickly. Try and get these guys in the next game. I hope you guys are having fun. I'm going to be on the chat momentarily. Please, guys, also don't forget, we are also streaming off. We're also streaming off Twitch. Please do let us know your thoughts, what you think. Give us feedback. Let us know, you know, your Twitch experience. Like we did say, we are looking to kind of move things there, and your opinion obviously means a lot to us. So, just updating the scores real quickly. Laguardia, thank you so much for pulling in.
Hope I didn't miss too much.
No, Laguardia is out of the game, sir. And Admiral Hardass is going to move in. So, yeah, buddy.
So Admiral Hardass
Rocket pick didn't pay off. Yes.
So he's going to go up against the Eagle Eye, Admiral Hardass.
Correct.
But before we get there, it's the only Yonko going up against I am Grooty.
Correct. And either way, Charlie, whatever way this goes, one of them is going home tonight. Oh, staying home tonight. I'm just going to be watching. Oh, I was Grooty's left the game. Well, what happened here?
Okay, the only Yonkos already in the Koth lobbies. So let's just see if we can send him another invite. It's probably PS4 African things.
Actually, Charlie, it's PS5. Yeah, I haven't Grooty leveled up. So he's our next level right now. He doesn't belong in our dimension. He's just, you know, and I invite, that's his humble brag. He's probably telling us right now that our connection just is not adept to PS4 at the moment. But I'm sending another invite right now. And only Yonko ready to swing his big hammer. And I think, Charlie, in terms of character picks over here, we're going to see the big boys go at it. Clearly, Grooty has picked up Careless. We saw a Careless pick come from the only Yonko. He's also got, you know, Shao Kahn as well in his back pocket. He's also got a Kotal Khan in his back pocket. And he's also got a Jax pick as well in his back pocket.
Okay, Grooty is back.
Okay. Try to run away. Come play, buddy. Come fight through
Okay,
this.
now I think
And-
Grooty's ready. I think Grooty's ready.
Yes, he's warmed up. Charlie, Grooty is my favorites to make it through losers. I'm just gonna put it through right there. I'm gonna put it right out there, Charlie. He is my favorite to make it through losers, and I am pretty sure he's gonna try to do what happened last week with Bilal, where he fought his way all the way through losers to beat 5,000. Oh, okay. Only Yonko has gone with Kotal.
Kotal.
Very interesting. Kotal, oh sorry, with Shao Kahn.
Okay, now I've seen him play Shao Kahn before.
And
I've
he's gone with
definitely
the-
seen him play Shao Kahn before, and yeah, as you mentioned, he just loves playing with his hammer.
Your clan will be mine.
He does. He loves swinging his big hammer around.
Sub-Zero.
I do love seeing Shao Kahn on screen.
Very clean
Knocks that
anti-air
out
by
of the air.
Grooty, converting into 236 damage combo to start off the game. One spear land there, so he's 2 away from loading up a crushing blow as well as Shao Kahn.
Exactly. And I think I'm Grooty as well with two. Has he done 2 amplified sides? I saw one.
I
amplified
think
side.
one. It's 2 now.
Okay, yeah, but it's 2. And then the third one is the KB. Is that right, or is it the fourth
No,
one?
it's the 4th one. So he needs to land 3, and the 4th one is basically the KB.
That's it.
I'm Grooty getting a bit of joy here with this
So
back
far,
3. Oh, that's a punish, and
Ooh, punishable.
unfortunately,
Oh my gosh.
unfortunately,
Oh. Here we go. Goes to the throw. Back throw. Oh, goes to the plus. Goes to another spot and kick. Ooh, beautiful forward spot there. And so far, I am Grooty just pulling his way through this, but no, I gotta say, only Yonko is gonna find it lively, and I think it's kind of warmed up to the game, Charlie.
I think so too. And I mean,
Goes for the trip.
you know, I'm sure that one guy in the FGC Africa admin team is going to be very happy to see this pick by the only Yonko, that being Lino. And this is an unfortunate thing for fighting against a Sub-Zero, is this mix-up in the corner. I think he might just be able to close it out now with an amplified annihilation, and he does so. Not the most damaging combo, but it was enough to close out that particular round.
And sometimes that's what you need, Charlie. You don't need the damaging combo, you just need the combo to take you over the edge. Now that's 2 merciless spears he's done, right? And that's 3 amplified slides. So these guys are pretty close. Well, I'm pretty close to pretty much locked up to his crushing.
Now the thing that I'm not seeing too much coming through from Oni Yonko here is the forward 3, and unfortunately he suffers that crushing blow you've been talking about since the beginning of this match there, Lebo. 351 damage.
Yeah.
What I don't see coming from the Oni Yonko is the use of Shao Kahn's forward 3.
3? Yeah. And Charlie, I don't know if you saw that, but in the first round, I'm pretty flawless blocked his 4-3-4. I don't know if that's done the mind games. There's a close block there, kind of missed it. And this is our speaking, you know, he executed it. Tries to go for it again.
And closes it up with the down 4, so
Just misses the timing for when it comes down.
okay, Lebo, if you maybe want to try and just disconnect your
Ryan
mic
looking
from your
chat saying,
USB
"Come
port
up, Khan."
and reconnect your mic again, because it is buffering a bit, if that's the right word to use, but your
Okay,
voice
no
is
problem.
being lost occasionally, so maybe just reconnect it or disconnect and reconnect your microphone, see if it helps the situation, or put it in a different port.
Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Sea of Blood,
Okay, match number 2 with I Am Grooty having taken a 1-0 lead over the Only Yonko. Only Yonko has gone for a Scorpion pick. So we're going to see the
I know he does
traditional
have
Mortal
Scorpion.
Kombat rivalry here in Sub-Zero versus Scorpion. Until MKX, where the two rivals decided to sit on top of the Lin Kui temple and have a cup of tea.
Just be friends.
Yeah, well, we've got the return of Satira in the reptile skin. Unsafe there. Mad Titan, if you can just update the Smash.gg page to reflect the last result between Careless winner and Law.
That's
Still
right.
showing as
Thank you so
0-0.
much. Thank you. Yeah, really do that, Charlie. Thank you so much. What I did, but I think I sent it by chat. I think some more
Okay, Only Yonko establishing a bit of a life lead here, but he is fighting against Sub-Zero, so a life lead doesn't count for too much. Unsafe there by I Am Grooty.
Yeah. Oh, should have punished that with combo. Yeah, should have punished that though, Charlie, with the combos. I'm not so sure the throw is the best way to go. But he does have the crushing blow loaded, the escape failed. I'm Grooty could try and close this out. Nope. Goes for Mixed City, doesn't quite work out for him. And
Not just yet, not done just yet. Oh, and unfortunately that is going to be the end of the round. No, it's not going to be the end of the round. And Only Yonko says, well, thank you for not using your fatal blow. I'm going to take an opportunity, and just does a raw teleport.
And you know, he had every opportunity to close that game out, Charlie. I would have gone for the fatal blow 100% after being given that opportunity. But I guess it doesn't quite go for it. And Only Yonko trying to use the cancel and stuff from this. I guess it's variation 3 of Scorpion with the mystery blade. Is that correct?
Yeah, traditional variation 3. So he's got the misery blade as well as the launching neutral jump punch. Swing blade or whatever it's called.
Yeah, whatever that blade is called.
Ooh, that's a crushing blow. That is a crushing blow.
Absolutely.
Only Yonko.
Oh, I thought we were going to finish it off.
Well, he reset it, and I think Grooty actually ended up falling for it, but Only Yonko didn't capitalize on that. But you know what? He did enough to tie the game at 1 game apiece. So, if your prediction is anything to go by, Mad Titan, the Only Yonko might have put that under a bit of threat.
Absolutely. I think the Only Yonko is actually about to just kill my entire prediction.
Well, this is I Am Grooty we're talking about here, so you know it is only match number 3.
This is true. This is true.
Now, are we going to see a character swap?
Yeah, and he's got time to adapt. I believe so. I believe so, Charlie. That Sub-Zero looked very overwhelmed. I think he threw a lot of unsafe slides. Sub-Zero is not typically an unsafe character, but I think I'm Grooty threw a lot of unsafe moves in that, which gave the opportunity for the Only Yonko to kind of capitalize on that. But once again, I am very wrong. He is stuck with Sub-Zero. This is clearly a character that he's obviously been practicing with and is very comfortable with. So maybe he'll take note of less slides. You obviously want to capitalize on the crushing blow, and again maybe even try and go for the optimal combos from Sub-Zero from this point on, Charlie.
Yeah, the unsafe stuff basically led to I Am Grooty's demise in that previous game. And I'm not sure if he's maybe just trying to take advantage of the fact that Sub-Zero is a bit of a nightmare to deal with online. But
correct.
I think every time that he did throw a slide out, the Only Yonko seemed fairly prepared for what was coming.
Absolutely.
And I think bar one opportunity, he capitalized on the punishes as well, so...
Goes to the throw.
There.
Puts him in the corner. Misery blade in action. Doesn't quite capitalize from that neutral jump. Ooh, great throw tech. Finally! Oh, okay.
Oh,
Get your
gosh,
hands off
these
me,
guys
sir,
just
for the
like...
third time.
No
Do not
throw
touch
zone.
me. Ooh,
Cashed in the crushing blow, 300 damage, plus a bit of dot damage as well. Unsafe.
Very unsafe.
I would have just gone for the forward 3-4, but okay, it was enough to finish off the round, and the Only Yonko finds himself on match point.
Round 2.
Oh, I think our prediction is just going outside the window, Charlie. only Yonko looking very good, very strong. But as I speak, mixed city population only Yonko is happening right now. And he's gone for the slide. Ooh, beautiful conversion there. Oh my god.
428 damage. That was a decent swaggy combo there by I Am Grooty.
Oh my goodness, that was super swaggy. That was super swaggy. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, goes to the neutral hop. And closes it out. Oh, that's it. That combo once again. Boom. And load up the crush and go. And that's I Am Grooty for you. That was a runaway train, Charlie.
It was indeed. It just decided, like, on the last moment, you know what, he's had enough of playing around and just pulled out Grooty in Super Saiyan mode.
Absolutely. Just let out all the juice. Just, you know, activated the nitro. Oh, and look at his throat set.
Here comes the first flawless block. The very first flawless block we see from I Am Grooty, which, you know, coming from a guy who's historically a flawless block god.
Absolutely. You had it in the last round, Charlie, against Shao Kahn, the 4-3-4. Or the game before this. But this is the first flawless block.
Oh, mistimed fatal blow there by the only Yonko, and I think that is going to do it.
That's it. That'll do it. Oh, that almost did it. That was going to go to a crushing blow. He's still got a chance here. Tries to mix him up.
Oh,
Only a
this
master.
is squeaky bum time for Grooty. Is he going to do a YOLO slide?
He's got to watch out for the teleport as well. Ooh, catches him trying to jump.
Oh, and the down 4 connects.
Tense. Oh, and gets him with the down 4. Oh. And that is it for the only Yonko. And well played and well fought, actually. Only Yonko mounting a very, very strong comeback there, and looked, you know, commanding for quite a while, actually, Charlie. And I Am Grooty just, something happened. He just turned on the juice all of a sudden, and that was it.
I actually think that I Am Grooty handed the control over to his older brother or older cousin or something.
That's exactly my thoughts.
Where's I Am Grooty based? He might have even invited Killjoy to play via remote play.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. You know,
it's a great showing there by I Am Grooty. You know, he turned it up when it mattered most. And I think in the face of adversity, he actually ended up just keeping his cool, keeping his composure. Did some really, really high-tech stuff there, and ended up just about snatching it from the Oni Yonko. Awesome game, 2-1.
Really good. Okay. Yeah, it's 2-1. And so we're gonna see I Am Grooty in the next game against Blaze the Hero. But for now, we're gonna have the Eagle, the Lone Eagle, Christian Clay, versus Admiral Hardass. Both of these, once again, Charlie, are on their last lives for tonight. So I mean, they need to put in their best showing if they want to stay in the game.
Yeah, now this is going to be quite an interesting match because, I mean, we've seen Christian Clay, the Lonely Eagle, the Lone Eagle, the Eagle Eye, whatever he chooses to go by nowadays.
Right.
We've seen him play with Nightwolf. We've seen him play with Aaron Black tonight. Plays the hero, or sorry, Admiral Hardass rather, Kitana. So we're probably going to see either a Aaron Black versus Kitana or Nightwolf versus Kitana. I would personally go for the Aaron Black pick, especially if he's equipped the Scud Shot, because that will basically nullify whatever zoning approach Kitana opts to go for. So it's going to be interesting what these two guys eventually decide to go with.
Nightwolf has also got the anti-zoning with his reflector shield, but I agree with you in terms of the Scud Shot. It just makes more sense. I know you have to burn a bar with the Scud Shot though, but still, I just think that in terms of zoning, Aaron Black is just a much of a pick for that.
I think
I mean, he's also got the rifle.
Using the bar is if he wants to basically counter the zoning with a anti-zoning gunshot. But the raw Scud Shot without the amplifier will still basically nullify whatever projectiles are being thrown. And I think the difference between Aaron Black and Nightwolf is that Nightwolf's deflection or reflection only takes out one projectile. So if Kitana amplifies the projectiles, it might deflect the first one, but the second one will connect. So I think that's where Aaron Black has the the upper hand
Advantage.
over Nightwolf
Okay.
in this particular matchup. I could be wrong, but it looked like, yeah, definitely looks like he's gone for the Aaron Black pick.
Yeah. And I don't think you're wrong at all. I think you actually, I think you're telling it as it is. And I think this again, he must have heard you because he's gone for Aaron Black, and I think this is a really good choice for him right now.
The Lone Eagle going up against Admiral Hardass.
This ain't your first.
And this is their last match for one of these players tonight. We'll carry on. The other one, like I said, will be staying home, and we'll probably have to watch. And Admiral Hardass, I don't know if he's changed his costume, but once again, Asian Persuasion in a different outfit. And
Yeah, in the line of work, you have to have a change of clothing. So I think it's only fair that she's gone for the change in color. But guys, for those of you who might not know, there is a way where you can choose alternative colored costumes by just hitting the start button as opposed to hitting the 3 button when you go onto your character select screen. Some more knowledge for you guys, and that's for free. Only on FGC Africa.
Absolutely. Now, usually we charge for this sort of thing, but at FGC Africa, we give it out for free. I mean, that's what we do. It's just part of our job. Just give free costume change knowledge to you guys. But I mean, like I said, you only get that just the once. It's a one-time trial. We do charge after that. And Charlie, so far, the Lone Eagle looking really good against Admiral Hardass. Not giving Admiral Hardass an opportunity to zone or to get away with the fans. And again, steps up the acid, and
I think this is going to be
Admiral Hardass in a very difficult position. That's it.
Well, very clever play there by the Lone Eagle, and I mean you could see by the life that she still had left going into round number 2, a very comfortable win. We're going to see a crushing blow coming through from Admiral Hardass now. The soldiers in the back are absolutely happy about what they're seeing. They don't want to see this Texan with his old school Wild Wild West guns. They want to see some special forces equipment here, and unfortunately not too impressed by what Aaron Black has brought to the table. Aaron Black, the reason why he's actually here today, he actually went for an addition today with the special forces, and they said, listen, if you want to make it into the special forces, you're going to have to get past Kitana. So this is a big match for Aaron Black.
Absolutely. I gotta be honest with you, Charlie, I don't think those guys are watching Aaron Black. I think they're all there just to see Kitana. Just to see the OnlyFans booty smash and just to watch her dress just lift up. That's literally what they're here for. Aaron Black is just, we're no losers. They're probably going to recruit us.
Well, here's the funny thing. I mean, I think Johnny's looking at that as well. I mean, Johnny's the most animated at the back. So every time Kitana bends down, Johnny gets excited.
Oh.
And now he's pretending. Sonya's looking at him now, so he's pretending he's just doing a little bit of stretching there. But Christian Clay absolutely in charge. But just as I say that, Admiral Hardass cashes in on a fatal blow, and he takes that round. And I mean, if you look at the life lead that Admiral Hardass was facing, he got 10 life points left. That's a stolen round. That.
Final round.
You should have gone for. That was the Kitana round. You should have gone for the FP. Should have gone for the fatal blow. It was low. They should have burnt it. I don't understand that. It's 10 life points. That burning that FP would have definitely taken that out, even on block. So
yeah, absolutely. You're 100% correct there. So
yeah.
Probably not looking at all the resources.
No.
Law in the chat, clearly rooting for Kitana here.
Whereas, and so far, Charlie, once again, Christian Clay has given Admiral Hardass an opportunity to try and win this back. And yet, especially after the way they're so commanding in that first round. I mean, obviously Kitana's picked up a thing or two, and it's looking right now the moment that could have do him. Oh, as I say that, KB right in his head, bleed. And Kitana is just, look at that bleed damage. Oh my gosh, that's it.
Okay, we still got the fatal blow in play. We still have the fatal blow in play.
He knows it.
Look at,
Makes that game.
Do you know what the sad thing is? I'm going to mention what I wanted to say, and I'm going to say it now because Kitana has gone down. But while that sequence is taking place, Aaron Black actually had no access to defensive meter. He could have gone for a raw booty, what you call that, booty bounce shot thingamabob that Kitana has access to?
The only, that's right. The only fan booty crush. Could have
There
gone
we
for
go.
that. I
He could
understand
have
why he
gone
didn't
for
do it.
that. Aaron Black was unable to block, so clearly wasn't looking at the resources and lost opportunity. Aaron Black one step closer to joining the Special Forces here.
Absolutely. They're about to give him his T-shirt and his new weapons because, you know, Special Forces don't use, you know, Aaron's kind of guns. I mean, what's that, like a revolver? I mean, come on. Use semi-automatics here.
Yeah, I mean, look at Johnny Cage.
And Arbor. Oh, man, so excited.
Okay, the Lone Eagle
see,
has
that's the game
left the Koth, so Lebo, if you can just re-invite him.
Absolutely.
And while you guys are just waiting for the Lone Eagle to get back into the Koth lobby, guys, that first match with Lone Eagle leading by 1-0, and I'm sure Lo will agree with me, it should have probably gone the other way. As much as Kitana stole round number 2, clearly that was a stolen round number 3 on the part of the Lone Eagle. So he did what he needed to do to take a 1-0 lead.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I think Admiral Hardass must probably be kicking himself now in his arse. Just trying to understand why it is that he let that game slip.
You know what? I feel like the fear of the fatal blow could have played a part in it. He thought he was going to unload it at some point, and he just came so dangerously close to doing it. And I think the threat of it is what changed the entire play for Admiral Hardass. But I agree with you. I mean, you know, he had no defensive meter. He could have gone for the OnlyFans booty rush. Didn't work, and that was it. You know, and he's definitely beating himself up. He knows he could have had that game. He had the katana rob and just failed. And it is what it is.
Okay, so if we can just get the word from Christian Clay. Okay, he is back. He's just confirmed in the chat now as well. I wonder if it's maybe just Wise sending him another invite. I'm not sure what happened that caused the disconnect. Oh, okay. The power actually temporarily went off. So I think in the next 30 seconds, Debo, maybe just send him another invite.
Sure. No problem. It's high noon. It's high noon. Oh my gosh. Will Bartness. Ooh, Aaron Black. There it is. Aaron Black stands coming out, Charlie. Big support. Big support. That was a steal, though. That was a massive steal. That steal right towards the end, the Aaron Rob. Oh, man. I mean, you're right, Charlie. The second round had the katana rob. That third round was the Aaron Rob. He just took it back. And, you know, she was in full control of that game. Or Admiral Hardass was in full control of that game. And it just didn't work out. Okay, so I'm going to try sending this invite right now, Charlie.
Yeah, I think now's about the right time to get the Eagle Eye back in. Eagle Eye with a 1-0 lead over Admiral Hardass. So could potentially be the last game for Admiral Hardass, or you could find him turning it around. Yeah. I mean, he came so close in the previous game here. And,
so close.
You know, that kind of tells me that these guys, this match can go either way.
Oh, yeah. No one is safe.
No one is safe,
Charlie.
I think the person that's in the driver's seat right now is Law 837, sitting pretty in the winner's side of Grand Finals.
Oh,
but there's no guarantee. I mean, we just have to make mention of the fact that, yes, Law has taken out Careless winner, but he's still in this tournament. Absolutely. And he hasn't played Sub-Zero yet.
No, but we have seen a Sub-Zero pick from I Am Grooty. And I gotta say, that combo in the corner against the only Yonko was so swaggy. It was so good. It was amazing. With the KB, that was such a good combo. And just I Am Grooty just kind of passed the pad, I guess, to you know, his older brother and just took over. And that was it. That was it, Charlie. Oh, his PS4 is still restoring. Okay, 75%. We still gotta wait, Charlie.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I think in all fairness, you know, these are things that are unfortunate for us playing on the African continent. But big up to,
Yeah.
to the Eagle Eye, just keeping us as the tournament organizers informed in terms of what's happening, in terms of progress. So let's give him a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And I think while we're waiting for the Eagle Eye to get back into the cart, I think Admiral Hardass must surely be using this bit of time just to assess what went wrong in that particular match. What are the opportunities that he didn't take advantage of that he should have taken advantage of? So I'm hoping that he's taking this time to just fill his head with a bit of data in terms of that first match, and hopefully use that data to his advantage in terms of possibly pulling this back in match number 2.
And he's got every single potential and opportunity to. That match was very close between Admiral Hardass and the Eagle Eye, and he can pull it off, Johnny. He can literally pull it off. But I mean, if he does, he's got a tall order in front of him. He'll either face Blaze the Hero or I Am Grooty, and after that, you probably have to. You will face Careless winner, and if things couldn't get even worse for him, we'll probably have to face Law after that. So whoever's gonna make it out of losers has got a tall order in front of him. That's just the simple fact of it.
But I think
It's a hard patch.
as people make their way through the losers, I think with every victory during the loser side of the bracket, they just establish more and more momentum. So, they might have gone down to the person in grand finals waiting for them to make their way through the losers bracket to face them in the grand finals. But I think more often than not what happens is, and we've seen this in Final Kombat as well, Ninja Killer took Sonic Fox out in the earlier rounds. In the grand final, Sonic Fox not only reset the bracket but ended up taking it over Ninja Killer. So these things happen.
For sure, definitely. So, and that's what we like to see, though, Charlie. We like to see some of these reversals. We like to see, the underdog make it through. We like to see how, one goes all the way through into grand final winners. And, it's always exciting to see how the losers are going to come out of it and whether they can flip it back around. I mean, like I said, it's a tall order. It's 6 matches. But, that's what we live for. That's what we're here for.
Absolutely. And just received word from Eagle Eye saying that he is joining.
Okay, good. Because I just sent him the invite. Admiral Hardass, like you said, Charlie, a lot to think about, a lot to chew on. You'll probably still stick with this katana pick. Nothing wrong with it at all whatsoever. It's just lost opportunities, and I think he's going to look to capitalize those opportunities. Probably more patient play as well as he goes through with it.
Okay, we're just waiting to see what the outcome is of the Christian Clay invitation.
Yeah. Ready to send another one?
I think maybe just to be safe, maybe just send another one.
Okay, sure.
The PS4s, they seem to have an issue when they reboot and...
Right. Another one.
Lord just encouraging Admiral Hardass to beat that cowboy. Okay, so the winner of this particular match, guys, moves into the loser semi-final, where they are going to face the winner of Blaze the Hero and I'm Grooty, which I believe has already finished. Or am I mistaken? Okay, we are in the losers quarterfinals as we speak. Guys in chat having a good time. Welcome, Will Botness. I see you in chat. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. And if you don't know this, Will, go into the description of this video. There's in fact a link to the YouTube as well as the Twitch live streams. We are streaming on Twitch for the first time. Have a look. Go and have a look if it's watchable, number one. give us some feedback and let us know. We are planning something big, and we really just need to be sure that the Twitch functionality is working before we commit to something as big as what we have planned. Okay, Christian Clay, the Lone Eagle, has come back into the lobby, so we are going to resume, guys. The score is 1-0 in favor of Christian Clay. What are we going to see happening in game number 2? The Lone Eagle obviously tied to Eren Black, having won that previous game.
The hourglass.
Okay guys, these guys have swapped position as a result of the disconnect, so I'm just changing the scores, making sure that it reflects correctly. Lone Eagle leading by 1-0.
This ain't your first rodeo.
I've fought for thousands of your years.
Can't beat that with a stick.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, some roasting happening in the intro dialogues again. Christian Clay just starting off from where he left off. Scud shot, blocked by Kitana. These guys are just feeding each other out here. Kitana still sticking to that same Asian persuasion variation. And unfortunately, it looks like we might experience yet another disconnect here. Unfortunately, if it is the Lone Eagle, which it is, we're going to have to call... we're going to have to make a call here. Let's just wait to see what it is that is the issue. But guys, I think what's going to have to happen is maybe for you guys, Christian Clay and the Eagle Eye, the Eagle Eye and Admiral Hardass, maybe just to complete or conclude your match offline, off stream. And I think what we are going to do now, guys, is we're actually going to go into the next match on the loser side. If you are hearing me, if you can please inform both Admiral Hardass as well as Christian Clay to please conclude your match online. Unfortunately, if there are any connection issues, Christian Clay unfortunately going to have to suffer the unfortunate DQ. And it has been your occasion, your connection that has on 2 occasions now been the reason why the match cannot be played. So, if you can please inform the guys to maybe just try and have their game played and concluded off stream. And we're going to move into the next round of the loser side, the match between Blaze the Hero and I Am Grooty. Things have gotten rather silent on my side, so I'm not sure where my partner in crime has disappeared to. But I'm sure he'll be here shortly. Okay, guys, the invites have gone out. Okay, we're just waiting for I'm Grooty and Blaze the Hero to come in and join us. Blaze the Hero confirming he has indeed received his invitation. So we're just waiting for him to join in as well. Okay, and guys, it looks like we got a match. If somebody from the Kombat Africa admin team can just confirm what's happening with my partner in crime. Does seem like a very lonely space to be commentating an event all on their own. But guys, enough talking about commentating, and we've got our next match. I am Grooty going up against Blaze the Hero. Are you back?
I am back indeed, sir. I don't know what happened. My Discord started wiggling.
Okay, so we've got I am Grooty going up against
Now,
Blaze
you know what? Who
the
cares?
Hero.
So we have our next match, and looks like oh, you got me? You listen?
Okay, I'm still having a bit of difficulty hearing you on that side, Lebo, so I think there's definitely something wrong with the mic. But again, flawless blocks are just coming in thick and fast here in the opening stages of this first round. I am Grooty taking a very, very early life lead here against Blaze the Hero. This is still a first to two. Loser of this match, unfortunately, gets to go home. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be I am Grooty? Is it going to be Blaze the Hero? Great flawless block there by I am Grooty. Puts Blaze the Hero into the corner. Doesn't amplify. Keeps the corner position. And that's a crushing blow. No, he doesn't cash in on it. And it looks like Blaze the Hero is going to basically have to say goodbye to this round as Grooty finishes off with the icicle move thingamabob. First round goes to I'm Grooty. Blaze the Hero trying to fight back with his third pack Kano, but walks straight into the 1-2 ice ball. Oh, and the ice ball disconnects as he was coming in with that Kano ball. Again, getting frozen, moving closer and closer to the corner. I am Grooty in a very, very commanding life lead here. Commanding position in total. So the Sub-Zero pick obviously doing quite a bit of work for Grooty, and I think he's going to close off this first game here. Not just yet, but I think that's going to do it now, and just finishes it off with the back throw. I am Grooty storms into a 1-0 lead, and Blaze the Hero one game away from saying goodbye to this tournament. I'm Grooty one game away from potentially, well, not potentially, he's one game away from advancing into the next round.
And so far, like, you put it very commanding lead. Sub-Zero pick is finally one of them is either going to go home, stay home tonight, or the other's going to carry on forward. And so far, I'm Grooty just, again, you know, I did say he's probably the favorite to go through losers. And so far, the predictions seem to be paying off.
So far, but the job is not done yet, is it? The job is not done just yet. I mean, Needs a very convincing first game win there over Blaze the Hero, but going into the second game, unless Blaze the Hero is going to pull a rabbit out of his hat, it looks like it could potentially be a 2-0 victory in favor of I Am Grooty.
Fight.
Oh my gosh, and just that opening sequence really, Charlie, just commanding from I Am Grooty. He looks so comfortable. Just real, answers coming out from Lazy Hero at the moment. I'm not even sure he knows what to do. He even buffed the Vegemite in order to avoid that fireball. It just looks like Lazy Hero just seems overwhelmed right now.
He does indeed, and even though he's aware of his space, he does land the back 3 crushing blow that's going to experience a bit of dot damage here. Eventually activates the Vegemite, and I mean, as you predicted, that's the one move that I think he hasn't been using that could actually change the course of this game, because it basically just cancels out Sub-Zero's ice pressure.
Yeah, and he could use that earlier on, again, it's giving him the advantage, and look, just like that, Charlie, the one move is just turning everything around for him at the moment.
Fight.
Absolutely.
And now, Lazy Hero is a little bit more comfortable, with that knowledge in hand. I thought he was always going to buff up before he goes through for anything. I'm probably trying to stop the crushing blow with that sequence. Doesn't quite work out. In the corner, I'm Grooty has been just so lethal. You just don't want to be caught there with him at the moment. And Lazy Hero, again, struggling to find an answer or a way out. And this could be it, John. He could be closing it. This could be curtains for him.
Grooty on match point right now.
Fight.
Uphill battle. Uphill battle for Lazy Hero. He can turn it around. He still has the opportunity. Waiting for the ice ball, stuck in them very cleverly. Nice little combo there from Grooty just to put him away, give him the face. And I think that's the second amplified sight he's had at the moment. Goes for the throw, and his escape failed, so he does have a KB locked in, which would be very handy.
And talking about KBs, that's the one that's going to do quite a bit of damage. Oh, and no Vegemite to go through. Ooh, and another crashing blow, and I think this is going to do it. This is going to do it.
That's it,
I think I Am Grooty is scouting a brutality finish here. Now, is I Am Grooty going to live to regret not closing out that match? Nope, the Ice Barrage is basically closed it and finishes it off with a friendship.
Very cheeky.
Okay, we just got an update from Christian Clay as well. Unfortunately, his power has gone out, so the previous game, Christian Clay unfortunately is going to have to be disqualified, and that victory is going to go to Admiral Hardass. So, bit of fortune, but this is one of those things that we in Africa have absolutely no control over. Power issues are common found across the continent, and unfortunately it does affect streams probably more than it should. So unfortunately for the Lone Eagle 077, he's going to have to be disqualified, and Admiral Hardass, by virtue of a bye, advances into the next round of the losers bracket, where he is ultimately, based on this recent result, going to be facing off against I Am Grooty.
Yep, so Grooty, please stay in the cop. I've just sent you a message right now, but thank you for responding. So Grooty is going to stay in the cop. I've just invited Admiral Hardass. And so far, Grooty looking really, really good all of a sudden, Charlie. Very comfortable, and obviously looking to run that back against Killer's winner, as he did in his first opening game. And so far, I Am Grooty has come from losing against Killer's winner, put him into losers, and faced off against the only Yonko, where he got him 2-1, played against Lazy Hero, got him 2-0. He's now fighting Admiral Hardass, and after this, if he makes it through, we'll have Killer's winner for him in the run back match for him. So very, very exciting stuff at the moment. And Admiral Hardass, not doing too badly as well. I mean, he came out, again, just straight from losing against Law, 8-3-7, went against Laguardia, then played against Lone Eagle, which again, unfortunately due to power cuts, like you explained, didn't quite work out. And so he, got advanced, bye, and now just to fight up against Grooty. So a bit of redemption for him, and then an opportunity, for him to try and bring it back, and obviously try and clinch the dub over Grooty. But Grooty has just become a monster in losers. I just don't know what's happening. He's just been evolving as he plays. So I gotta say, Charlie, my prediction for this is looking very Grooty-like at the moment. And no surprises here. Admiral Hardass has gone for Kitana. Great pick, strong pick. Has been comfortable with it. That's what he's been using through most of the match. We've only seen him take Jade once. Grooty with his classic Sub-Zero, which has been an absolute menace. Okay. It's been an absolute menace. It's going to try and clinch the game over here against Admiral Hardass.
Well, this is probably Grooty's biggest test since his entry into the losers bracket after going down to Careless winner. Had a tough match against Yonko, managed to pull through. Now he's going up against I think the highlight of the evening in this Asian Persuasion,
But he was your
Kitana pick.
figure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, kind of spacing each other out, finding out who's going to start zoning first. That's when we caught up because Sub-Zero is obviously winning this projectile battle, but Kitana obviously, Admiral Hardass finding the right opportunity to start out and then throw her fans. So far, looking pretty good from Admiral Hardass. Great life leading, and just like that, 60% of Grooty's energy is gone. But Grooty has got Kitana in the perfect position right now. Oh, I thought that combo was gonna, obviously carry it on, so it looks like he might have just dropped the game.
Okay, making use of the low attack. Oh, and a great first round showing there from Admiral Hardass, basically just taking the game to Grooty and finished it off in fairly quick time there. So, great round from Admiral Hardass. Going into this round number 2, I think his strategy is to just try to avoid anything unsafe. Play good neutral, play footsies if need be, especially with that down 4 that Kitana has. Very far reaching, low attack. Unfortunately, Grooty mixing it up quite nicely there with the low, with the overhead.
And that's Sub-Zero's strength, isn't it, Charlie? Just mixing it up with those super heads, that lightning quick overhead, that lightning quick low that he's got. And all of a sudden, the game is just kind of turned out to the worst for Admiral Hardass. But he's not out of it just yet. I mean, still looking pretty good, and life just pretty much even. But he is on life alert. And Grooty just,
Well, there's one down the piece.
Yeah. And you said this is Grooty's biggest test. It looks like that's what it's looking like right now, Charlie.
Oh, no punish coming through there from the blocked slide. So, I mean, moments like that is going to really decide the outcome of these games now. Every punish that makes itself available, you need to capitalize. And unfortunately, on 2 occasions, Admiral Hardass has left damage on the table.
Just like that, and those moments, Charlie, will haunt you. It's just gotta, like you said, you just gotta take, the opportunity to take the optimal damage and just punish whenever you can. Especially when you're playing such a season player like Grooty.
That's exactly what we want to see here, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Opting to go for that booty bash fairly quickly, but Admiral Hardass has stormed into a fairly decent life lead here.
Yep. Great squad out trying to let out the fan. Great little
Oh, and that was great spacing there by Grooty. He's going to cash in.
Oh, it doesn't.
Oh!
Why would you? Oh!
Wake up,
Just
fatal blow, and as
Wrong.
Grooty was
Wrong,
about
fatal
to
blow.
change the course of the match, Admiral Hardass just decided, you know what, the left trigger and the right trigger are calling my names. I'm going to press these buttons simultaneously and see what happens. And what has happened? Kitana has taken that round. So 1-0 lead for Admiral Hardass over Grooty.
Yes.
That was a little bit unexpected at the end. I thought
Completely.
with the way the match was going, and I think especially the end of that 3rd round where it looked like Grooty was going to rob yet again. Admiral Hardass said, no, I'm sorry, but you're not going to have any of this tonight. My Asian persuasion booty is in full effect tonight, and I'm going to show you what it's all about.
I mean, he just came out with just a raw fatal blow, no plan B, just raw doggy that. And just what I'm shocked about Carlo is that this is the second time I've seen Grooty freeze the player, have the fatal blow ready at trigger. All he had to do was just a standing forward into the fatal blow, and 150,000% would have killed him. But just opted to go for the combo, and the combo that didn't even kill, and that came back to haunt him, and he's just lost, a game because of that. And I just don't know why. I saw it with the old Yonko, and I'm seeing it again right now, Charlie. Nerves?
Possibly, as Brandon the Great is saying in chat. FTS tabs in chat saying, when in doubt, fatal blow it out. Okay, now remember, Grooty does have access to the power up. We've seen it before where he just goes Super Saiyan on his opponent.
Yes. He's been doing that. He's been going Super Saiyan. Tried to go for the mix-up game and tried to go for the throw try. It didn't quite work out. That's the 50-50-50 of the original. Didn't quite work out for him over here. But, goes for the ice.
Oh, and again, he doesn't punish.
Oh. He's gonna kill him. This is gonna kill him, Charlie, if he's not careful. Admiral Hardass just...
I think Admiral Hardass is guilty of possibly not believing. Okay, this time he's gone for the punish, landed it. Great mix up there.
Don't see that thing.
Ooh, that's a crushing blow.
Absolutely.
Are we going to see it again? Are we going to see it again? Are we going to see it again? The raw fatal blow? Nope.
Nope. But it's very close to it. Very close to it, Charlie. Great play from Grooty to stay composed and just rob that. Literally the Sub-Zero rob. From Admiral Hardass. Oof. Not punishing that once again. You just gotta find a better way of just, great crushing blow. Optimal? Nope. Breaks away from it. So, bit of a consolation. It still keeps Grooty in the corner. He's out of his bars and just mixing him up right now. Pretty raw. And this could be a crushing blow.
Crushing blow indeed.
And that the bleed damage just happening as he just throws him away. And this could be it. Grooty though.
Down 4.
Does have the corner position. Absolutely.
Your fate rests here.
But this is match point for Asian Persuasion Admiral Hardass.
Now what are we going to see happen in this particular game? Grooty with a corner combo, forces the air escape. Still stuck in the corner and gets whiff punished there. Keeps Asian Persuasion in the corner, gets mixed up, and Grooty might just be going Super Saiyan here.
Doesn't quite capitalize, dropped the combo right there, Charlie, but I was expecting great things coming. But still, a commanding life at the moment from Grooty. Freezes Katana, slides right in the corner, and I think he's got the crushing blow loaded to the next one, so Katana needs to be very careful over here. Grooty staying very composed, knowing what to stake over here. If he drops it, that's it, he's out of the tournament for good, and Admiral Hardass could just smell blood at the moment. He is on life alert, and he knows that if he executes the crushing blow, the fatal blow, he does have an opportunity to kind of stay in the game and close this out. If he wants that, nothing more than anything else right now.
Grooty extremely tentative here, but just waiting for his opportunity, and eventually lands the Ice Barrage, leveling it up at 1 game apiece. I must be honest with you, I saw a comment in chat saying nerves, and I think looking at Grooty's play, funny enough, during that match, he was extremely tentative, really playing it at percentage level, and I think the right decision to just wait for an opening, because Admiral Hardass at that point obviously had become quite desperate to close out that particular match.
Absolutely.
And was bound to make a mistake. And again, I have to say this, Lebo, I have to say this. He left so much damage on the table in that particular match.
So much, Charlie. So much. I saw the ice balls that he failed to punish, and he just had the opportunity to close that out, and he didn't. He just had the slides that I'm Grooty just threw at it. A lot of unsafe moves coming from I am Grooty, but you know what? At the moment, Admiral Hardass is not taking the opportunity to punish them, and so with I am Grooty's mind, why not? Why not, Charlie? Throw them out because he's not getting punished for them, and he's not adjusting his play for that as well. And I think that's pretty much been the downfall because when you think about it, that's an easy 30%, opportunities that Katana had, and that could have been the difference in this game. And so he's got to be thinking about that for sure. And this is pretty much match point for either of these guys, probably, because the loser stay home and watch the rest of the game. And so this is going to be a semi-final for both of them.
YOLO slide there from I am Grooty. Great reaction in the play there by Admiral Hardass, and I think that's the one thing that I was trying to see in the previous rounds. That particular combos thing there, just believe. There's an option to make that particular string safe.
Absolutely.
So believe in it. Believe in your strings, complete your strings, and who knows, you can establish the kind of life lead you're sitting with right now. Reverse grab gets Grooty into about 1% of life now. Guys, only a true master. Only a true master. I don't want to say it. Only a true. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I think he surely has to finish it off now. He does. He does. He does. He's on match point right now, Admiral Hardass. I thought he was going to freeze in that round. I must be honest with you. I thought he was going to freeze. That little bit of composure that was needed, he kept it, and he took that first round. But I'm Grooty, doing a little bit of work here. Back two into the backward grab.
Great anti-air with the flying one. Okay, Admiral Hardass final opportunities now to punish I am Grooty.
The crushing blow I think is loaded. I think the crushing blow is loaded.
It is, Charlie. It is, and so far looking pretty good. He's on life alert. He needs to be very careful over here, and she's fallen for that overhead like 19,000 times. And Grooty not gonna change it. Oof.
Extremely tense right now, Lebo, and there's one fatal blow. One fatal blow can change it all.
For sure, it's on 340. The combo can
but that's going to be the end of the round there with that ice barrage, and it's final game, final round, guys. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be I am Grooty advancing to the losers finals to take on Careless winner, or is it going to be Admiral Hardass?
Looking very tense at the moment, hard to call, but at the moment, Charlie, Admiral Hardass keeping Sub-Zero in the corner, and this is it. That's Grooty freezing him up, trying to go for the mix-up game. Kind of paid off. Goes for the standing to the jump.
Okay, this could be really damaging.
This is bad. This is bad.
Oh, that's going to be a decent combo. 399 damage. Good mix up as well. Oh, he leaves himself open though. Grooty capitalizing.
Goes for the mix up again. He didn't go for the fatal blow, Charlie. I mean, that could have changed the tide.
This is going to be it. This is going to be it.
Boom! That's it. Thank you so much. This is going to kill.
No, this is dead. This is as dead as dead can be. 70 life points left. Oh, I am mistaken.
No, we are mistaken. But that's it. Grooty just fought his way, and just so many moments where you had to have squeaky bums, and he closes it out, Charlie. Closes it out, and I am Grooty just looking very commanding. Well, now looks commanding, according to his run, but still, that match was very, very close. And you called it, Charlie. You said this sort of game is one where it's going to test I am Grooty, and it did. And now he goes off for a run back against Careless winner.
Yes, indeed.
So please stay in the cup. I am Grooty. Do not go anywhere. Please stay in the cup. I am going to invite Careless winner. Careless winner, if you can hear this, you're up next.
Lebo, I'm just going to disconnect the phone call. I'm going to give you a call back on video call, and I'm going to get your camera back.
Sure, buddy. No problem.
Okay, if you can just disconnect from the call, I'm going to disconnect as well.
Careless winner.
Okay, there we go. So much better. I can see you, I can hear you. It just seems like I'm not alone.
Do you feel like you're by yourself? You're like, oh my gosh.
It can be quite lonely, but you are here, you are back, and we are about to witness the losers final.
Absolutely. Careless winner in the car. Ready to go. I am Grooty. Very warmed up from his last couple of runs at the moment. And this is losers final, and the winner of this is going to go up against War 837, where they'll obviously have to beat him 3 times. Is it 3 times? Yeah, 3 times in order to reset the bracket, and another 3 times in order to win and clinch it. So I'm Grooty. I'm expecting that it'll probably go Sub-Zero. That's not going to change. Careless winner going to stick with Liu Kang. Now, if you guys have just joined us, you've been away. These guys did fight earlier on. I am Grooty lost 2-1 to Careless winner. So this is a run back. And this is as salty as it gets, Charlie. This is as salty as it gets. This is the dude that puts you in losers, and you meet him in losers final. It doesn't get any better than this, buddy. Now, my prediction earlier on was Grooty against Killer's winner was going to be Grooty who takes it. I have got no predictions this time around. Literally got no predictions this time around. Although Grooty did run amok during losers at the moment.
Well, he ran the gauntlet. He basically ran the entire losers gauntlet, and unfortunately, this could be the game where that that losers run comes to an abrupt end unless Grooty is able to find something. Now, listen, Careless winner is a Sub-Zero main, so he obviously understands the character. He knows the character. He knows the gimmicks.
Yep. And you can see he did by just blocking that overhead. And Grooty, though, just a monster with characters. He's got such a great and keen understanding of the game. And, you'll probably try and find a way through Liu Kang, but at the moment, just none of them actually just giving each other any room for anything else other than just pokes and throws and a couple of combos here and there. And okay. Just as I speak right now, I am Grooty just on life alert, and another throw, which again, Charlie, if you recall, was the undoing of I am Grooty against Killer's winner.
It was indeed, and Grooty obviously known for his flawless block ability. He should probably go and hit the lab when it comes to throwing or taking throws rather, because it has been his undoing, and again we see it. Third grab in this match.
Yep. Oof. It's just like that. It's just turning the game around. Goes for the F3. F4. It doesn't quite work out. But here we go. Tries to go for the mix-up once again. But, Killer's winner not falling for that. Killer's winner trying to go for his own little mix-up of his own. And Grooty's just on life alert, just trying to find a way just to get himself back into this game. Now, he can do it, but as I speak, that's it. That is it. Oof.
Okay,
Charlie,
that was a fairly convincing first game there by Careless winner, and unfortunately Grooty, here's the thing, here's the thing, I'm going to make a prediction here. If Grooty does change character, and if Grooty can hear me, I would suggest that he goes for the Cetrion pick. I've seen Grooty play Cetrion.
Right.
And I mean, my experience, and maybe I'm over-hyping him, but my experience playing Grooty Cetrion reminded me of playing Panda Bear.
Wow, that close, huh?
So either I really suck at playing against both of them, or Grooty has hurt me.
He's heard you, and he's going for this Cetrion pick. I don't think it's a bad pick. Okay, so from what I see, the H2O port, I think it's got the teleport. Is that right? Is that H2O port, or is that the water port that comes?
Yeah, no, that's the teleport, and this is basically the most powerful version or variation or combination of Cetrion moves.
Deadly Winds, which is very plus, and he's got the Earthquake as well. So great combination at the moment, like you said. And he's clearly heard you. And if he's anything go by, like what you said, this could be it. I mean, he knows Sub-Zero very well. So picking Sub-Zero against Killer's winner might not be the right answer for him. I'm not sure what Killer's winner dodges or etc. Yeah, this could definitely pay off, buddy.
Well, this is exactly what I expected a Cetrion to do in the opening exchanges.
Right.
Great flawless block there.
Playing very cautiously at the moment as well. Charlie is Careless winner, just very patient at the moment, and maybe that's him just trying to understand Cetrion and just being, just trying to be patient with the plus.
Well, that's a nice way to understand it. Just giving a nice down to the chin, having dental surgery, shimming and getting the crashing blow, and finishes off that round with a down 2. Careless winner on match point.
Match point. Did not expect that. Careless winner out here to prove a point. Best goes
In the broken down 2 from a broken character.
Absolutely. What else more could you expect? Well, I'm pretty trying to fight hard in this though. Then comes a zip kick. Trying to stop the punishment.
Great punish there by Careless winner. Obviously got some good matchup knowledge there. And again, we see a counter punish coming through there from. No fatal blow.
Just do it.
No fatal
blow. You're gonna let it go? I thought so. I thought it was gonna come out as well.
And fatal blow comes through from Careless winner, and like a maniac, he just hits the trigger and boom. Thank you very much for coming, Grooty. But like I kind of suggested, this could be an abrupt end to Grooty's losers round gauntlet.
Losing.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
Careless winner taking that by 2-0. Careless winner.
Very convincingly.
If you can just stay in the coth, we are going to get Law 837 in shortly, Lebo. But before we invite Law 837, just a couple of things to take you guys through. And let me just put on the camera screen so that you can see the honesty in my face when I'm speaking to you guys. We are a matter of weeks away from the Kombat Africa tournament, guys. We've already got 5 qualifiers. We are going to have a last chance qualifier happening on the 6th of March, October. On the 6th of March, where the top 3 remaining players in that last chance qualifier are going to join the already qualified 5 players to make up a top 8. That top 8 is going to happen on Sunday the 7th. And Sunday the 7th, the winner of that tournament is going to officially be your newly crowned Kombat of Africa champion. Guys, there's 1,600 Rand as things stand right now up for grabs in prize money, which will be split amongst the top 3.
Correct.
And if memory serves me correct, Lebo, it's Panda Bear, it's AI Killjoy, it is Rising Nachi, it is Zombie Classic, and it is Andy Otam, Mr. Make a Smile. Those are the 5 people that have already qualified. The 3 remaining spots are going to go through to the top 3. We'll make it through the last chance qualifier, which I believe has a participant cap of 64 entrants. So guys, if you have not yet registered and you think you have what it takes to dethrone the Khan of Africa, register for the Khan of Africa tournament. All the details should be in the description of this video. Please access it there. And also guys, we are live streaming on YouTube as well as on Twitch. We are testing this Twitch live stream out to basically make sure that we are able to bring you the biggest event to ever hit African shores from an FGC point of view.
Absolutely.
And we need your feedback. So if you can hop over to the Twitch channel, give us some feedback in terms of the quality of the stream. Is it watchable? Do you think it will work? Give us some feedback. We'll really appreciate it. And while you're there, please hit that subscribe button, the follow button, whatever it is that you need to hit. And we can try and establish a bit of a Twitch presence from FGC Africa's point of view as well. So guys, just before we get into the grand finals, first to 3, Law on the winner side going up against Careless winner on the loser side. Just before we get there, just to show you one more time the Kombat Africa intro video. Okay, guys, that was the Kombat Africa intro video. We are about to get grand finals underway, guys. So, Lebo, if you can invite AI Law.
Yes.
I believe Careless Winner is already in the lobby waiting for Law to enter as well. This is the grand finals,
Yes,
guys. This is it.
That's it.
Law on the winner side, taking on
Happening.
Careless Winner on the loser side. It's all come
So I
down
just
to
entered-
this.
Absolutely. I've just sent Law the invite, so I'm just waiting at the moment. That's right, Stabs. It did blow me out of my chair. I just could not control the amazingness of this video. It's like, oh my gosh, I just could not take it. I had to watch it from like a screen away. But I've just I've just sent the invite to Law at the moment. If you can let me know if he's received it, that'll be great. But I did see him in chat, so I should assume.
He's joining. He's
Okay,
joining.
it's
He's joining.
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Guys,
Here
it's
it
all
is,
come
John.
down to this. Grand
It is.
finals of FGC Kombat Africa, or FGC Africa's Kombat Africa volume number 33, also titled Deadly Deception. We've got Asian Persuasion looking into all your thirsty guys' eyes, waiting to see who's going to take the crown tonight. Will it be Law 837? Will it be Careless Winner? Careless Winner needs to win 6 games. Law just needs to win 1 set of 3.
Exactly. And this is a run back once again, Charlie. These two did meet in the winners final, and Law did take it pretty convincingly over Careless Winner 2-0, but stick with the same characters. Careless Winner has gone to his tried, tested, and true Liu Kang. Only just losing to Careless Winner, to Law at the moment. So there's just got the one character is lost to. I mean, the one player is just lost to, and that's the Law. And so he's here to bring it back once again. So he survived. He only had to fight I Am Grooty to make it back. But I Am Grooty being a really tough competitor, Careless Winner just ran all over that one.
Fight.
Grand finals, guys. Law versus Careless Winner. Law on the winner side.
This is it.
Careless Winner on the loser side.
Law coming out with his traditional and classic katana pick, and Careless Winner with his Liu Kang pick, which I'd like to believe he's become a little bit more adjusted to this match, especially after what he went through in the last game. He's playing a little bit more composed, but still being killed off by the neutral jump still, Charlie.
Not
KB
just,
locked in, and that's probably gonna do it.
and the down 4 finishes it off. So Law off to a Usain Bolt type start.
Round 2. Fight.
Just flying through it.
Yeah, no, gliding, and let's see what he's going to be like at the end of this little 100-meter dash.
Absolutely.
Great anti-air there by
Great
Careless
anti-air.
Winner. Pushing Kitana into the corner, almost walking her into the corner.
Sure. Where she belongs.
I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue for Law, because as I said, that he does exactly what I thought he can do.
Exactly. Oof, great little conversion there with the corner.
Only 250 damage, so Kitana not the highest damaging character, but she does have
Nope.
access to a few crushing blows.
Absolutely.
And this is the throw tech monster in Law that I was referring to a bit earlier on. It is so difficult to open up this guy with a throw. Great combo continuation there off the interactable 248. Has used a bit of defensive bar, but does look swaggy nonetheless.
Oh, for sure. And Careless Winner does have a opportunity to try and fight this back. He's on life alert. He'll probably try and burn that fatal blow as soon as he can.
But he
Oof,
can't.
But he can't.
But he can. It's as simple as that. Great showing there by Law. 837 to take that first game and establish a 1-0 lead over Careless Winner. He's 2 games away, potentially 2 games away from being crowned champion of Kombat Africa Volume 33.
Now, what happens here, Charlie? He's lost to Law 3 times now with the Liu Kang pick. Stick with Liu Kang, or you go back to your day 1 Sub-Zero? What do you do? What do you do, Charlie?
Me personally, I would go straight to Sub-Zero, but I was
Yeah.
just going to say before he beat me to it, you're probably going to see a Liu Kang pick. I think this is a great platform to maybe test this what we see as a new character. We don't know how long he's been playing Liu Kang.
Yeah.
But he's probably just using it as a great testing environment to see if he can actually handle the pressure. And
Absolutely.
you know, his first Kombat Africa appearance in a very long time, making it all the way through to grand finals. I think the Liu Kang pick is
Working.
it's definitely a work in progress, and I think he can continue to progress. And the only way he's going to do that is to take on some serious opponents. And Law is a serious opponent.
Oh, for sure. Doesn't get any more serious than Law at the moment. And as I say that, puts him right in the corner, and now look a little bit more vicious. He's got a little bit more teeth in his fight this time, right, Charlie? And as we spoke about not being tech thrown, there you go. Just puts his foot right in the back of Katana. Just bicycle kicking and just.
Now that was a very
Giving her the
convincing round by
business.
Careless winner.
Oh,
Be water, my
sure.
friend. And
For
yeah,
sure.
Katana looked like she might need a bit of water after that particular round. Kotal Khan missing from the soul chamber there. Obviously, his legs have recovered now.
Really? Well, he's probably got his head decapitated already. So,
Yeah, shame. They really did it dirty on Kotal Khan in K11.
They did. They did. So.
Oh, what
Ooh,
matchup
great
knowledge there.
Oh, what
And
a
Stabs,
blow-up, that's a parry.
FTS Stabs in chat is going to be extremely happy with that particular viewing. Because we know he loves his parries. So, Stabs, if you did not see that, somebody please clip it, timestamp it, show Stab that particular bit of tech.
Oh, that was wonderful. That parry was beautiful. And I just love how he just did it right in the middle of those fans. Just like you told instead of a flawless ball, just use the parry. Not a bad idea. Ooh, got his own throw tech. And that's it.
Crushing
Just
blow,
crushing
and that could be the game
And
changer in this particular round.
That's it. That's right. He can close this out, Charlie.
Oh, and no
He did
punish
wonderful.
on the Raw, no fan. You hate to see it.
You do. You truly do. I know at the moment that Law is trying to retire this Liu Kang, but Liu Kang will not have it at the moment. And so Careless winner looking really, really decent now. He's all of a sudden just turned on the juice like Grooty has, and I think he's just realized that, you know, this is getting real. This is actually getting real. And I love the way he's just adapting to the game as he goes. Like you said, Charlie, he needs some serious opponents, and this is it.
Tries the parry again. Probably got a bit carried away that previous round.
True.
And now is suddenly staring down the barrel. Law not going to hold anything back here, wanting to finish this off as soon as possible. Liu
There's
Kang
the
does land
punish.
the crushing blow.
Here's the kick.
350.
Great damage. Ooh.
And this is it.
Not a...
That's
Ooh.
it. Law establishing a 2-0 lead in this grand final. Guys, remember this is a first to 3. Careless winner, this is a first to 3. So you are not out of this just yet.
Gotta wait. You still got another round, Careless winner. Let me text me, make sure. It's first to
Zaza in
3.
chat saying, please pick Sub-Zero.
Yeah. Probably a good time to take a Sub-Zero and change things around. So he's locked in this character. He's locked in the Sub-Zero. He's got to win essentially 6 games with Sub-Zero, Charlie.
Well, just to give you some knowledge, guys, if Careless winner does manage to turn this around and take it 3-2 in this first part of the grand final and manages to reset the bracket, because it's a completed set, he can then actually choose whichever character he wants to start with the new set.
Nicely done, nicely done. Of course he can. That's right. So he just has to win these 3 games with Sub-Zero and then the reset. You can if you want to, go back to Liu Kang. I don't see that happening though, John.
Well, let me put it to you this way. If he does manage to win 3 games with Sub-Zero and then does go to a Liu Kang pick, I'm actually going to call it a very unwise move.
Yeah, for sure.
And I have to think about my words carefully there.
Yeah, I know. I noticed you took some time. But Charlie, as we're speaking, just at the moment, his Sub-Zero pick, you know, it's paying off. And he's down on life lead at the moment. And Law has managed to successfully just zone him out and uses his KB to close out pretty much this round. And this is it.
Law on match point.
This is it. With his variation, misses 837 against Killer's Winners' get blended variation.
And unfortunately, I haven't seen Kitana get blended in this round, so Law obviously adept at navigating his way around the Sub-Zero opponent.
Oof, backed away from the corner. Don't know why. Would have added a little bit more pressure, but I suppose he was expecting a rollout from Kitana, which didn't quite work out because she didn't have any defensive bars. So he shot the Lord. I mean, Killer's Winner did apply a little bit more pressure at that point. Gotta go for the overhead. That work out. Goes in for this time. Cast him up in the freeze. What's he gonna do here? Ooh, okay, manages to roll out of that. Okay, Killer's Winner trying to get back in this game. Looking pretty good so far. Oh,
that's the punish that we were
Gets caught out
looking for
that
from
time.
every other opponent that was unable to punish that.
Sure. This is tense, Charlie. This is tense. It's a match point for Killer's
That's the
Winner.
game.
He's gotta
That's
be
the
able to try
game.
and get this.
That's the game.
This is it. This is it. Oh, and that's it. Great showing though. His opponents were Lord, just undefeated, just ruthless during this run out, Charlie, in this game.
Well, Law has been asking me for quite some time to please allow me, to allow him rather, to make an appearance on stream. He appeared on Charlie Wolf Gaming last night, and 2 days in a row, he's now appearing on Kombat Africa. Not only appearing, but he's actually won Volume 33 Deadly Deception. Guys,
Exactly.
AI Law unstoppable in this edition of Kombat Africa.
That's it. That's the game. That's done, Charlie. Lord just dominating. Didn't drop a single game and just went through it and just was merciless, Charlie. During his entire run, didn't lose a single game.
No,
Start off
absolutely.
with Admiral Hardass 2-0, Laser Hero 2-0, Killer's Winner 2-0, and just beat Killer's Winner right now 3-0. So congratulations, Law. You are absolutely fantastic in this. You absolutely deserve to be. Oops, is my camera off? Weird.
Yeah, your camera
Sorry,
decided to. Oh,
its
there
own
we are.
thing.
There we are. There we are.
Yeah?
You're back and you're gone again.
Is it there? Is it working?
It decides when it wants to work or not. I think.
Okay. Am I gone again or is it there, Charlie?
Now you're gone again. Oh, there you are. There you are. There's something going on there with your connections,
Okay.
there, buddy.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I'm gonna try to work that out. But Charlie, great showing tonight.
Yeah, no, absolutely. To Law 837, just a fantastic showing completely from start to finish. Made his way right through the winner's side of the bracket. Didn't lose a game. And yeah, basically steamrolled at the end of it. All the opponents that came in his way. But it has to be said, great effort there by Careless Winner as well. Going down to Law, I think that sent him to losers.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically got his way back as an opportunity to take on Law again. But yeah, Law proving to be just maybe a little bit too strong for Careless Winner on the night. Law taking it by 3-0 and deservedly your Kombat Africa Volume 33 champion.
Sure.
Guys, from myself, Charlie Wolf Gaming, and from my partner in crime, Mad Titan, thank you so much for joining us. Please look at all the description or all the links in the description to this video. Access to our Twitch channel. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Like I say, big things planned depending on what we can accomplish on the Twitch platform. But also, guys, it's been an absolutely fantastic evening of Mortal Kombat 11 action. As always, you are the guys that make it happen. We do this for nobody else but you, to be entertained, and at the same time for you guys to get an opportunity to showcase your talent on stream and entertain the crowd that comes through on a Monday, week in, week out, to enjoy this fantastic Mortal Kombat 11 action. So guys, from my side, Charlie Wolf Gaming, I'm out. Mad Titan, thank you so much. We'll
Thank
see
you so much
all.
for having me, Charlie.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Guys, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next stream. Take care. Stay safe. See you guys.
Bye.
Oh man.